What's up, Riftbounders? I'm back again with another coaching VOD, this time with Entropy. In this coaching VOD, we'll be going over some past concepts from our old sessions. We did some exercises at the end of the game, mainly to practice mulliganing and our game plans against certain matchups. And one of the biggest focuses in this session is how to sort of evaluate the game state and identify if we're going to be playing fast or playing slow. I think it's still some area that I'm still trying to improve on, but we'll see that I'll be focused a little bit more on that aspect in this session. And without further ado, please enjoy the VOD.
Yeah, we can get into it. You still want to play the Kaiser, I think. I
Yes,
saw you right. Hold on that. Yeah. Obviously, I'm halfway through that document that I'll send out before Houston tomorrow, so it'll help with all the other matchups anyway, as long as you don't play like a pleb. But yeah, we'll jump into a game then, and let's see how it plays out.
Oh yeah, I made a small adjustment to my deck. I think I added an extra 2-drop, and I was thinking, I know some people have been putting the Legion Rearguard. I think I'm like, let's test it out. Let's test out one Legion Rearguard in the main.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
See how it feels. See if that makes, like, hopefully you draw it and we can see how it plays.
Yeah. Mulligan. I think I'll just mull one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mull one. Okay.
Mull one. And we'll draw. And yeah, ready when you are.
Yep. I'll play student and pass to you.
Okay. Already up. Tap 2. Play a Poro. And then pass.
All right. Nice. Simple so far. What is it, man?
I just realized I have an extra one.
Yeah, you get that extra.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I forgot.
Let's still have that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna play Sprite Mullet.
Oh, 2 points on turn 2. That's pretty good.
Yep.
I can't do anything. No Ray. No Ray in sight.
We'll go 2, and I'll pass to you.
All right. I will ready. Okay. Thinking. So if you played a Sprite Mother turn 2, that means you probably don't have 2 2-drops. Because I feel like you probably want to play 2 2-drops. There's no real reason to rush 2 points. And I guess right now, my game plan is maybe go over the student if I can. You're tapped out, so this is a good opportunity to play my Orb of Regret. Okay. And that lets me go over the student, but then I have to worry about the Sprite Mother coming in. Is this even the right play? Is this even the right play? If I get rid of the student, that is good. Yeah, we'll tap the orb, give the student -1. We'll send the Poro in, try to trade for it.
Yep.
And then I'll go to 1. And, this is awkward. I will pass.
Wow.
Up, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Now it's my time to do the hand reading. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you probably got Falling Star.
Or something.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I'll definitely start. I mean, ironically, this is what I try. I tell my again. I was telling you the other day. Is like obviously I coached teams in League of Legends, like GM level, Masters level, Challenge level. But I never made GM myself, and I coached things that I couldn't teach myself. It's like the coach's curse. It's like most of the coaches you see in any sport or game are never pro.
Yeah.
Right. Like people who, I don't know, basketball or something, they taught Michael Jordan or whatever. They were never as good as Michael Jordan, but they still coached him. So yeah, I'm gonna try and I'll hand read myself to try and show you how I think about the game and the hand read, and I'll do it out loud now. But I might not be accurate. I don't know if I'm as good at it as I coach, which is crazy to think.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you're probably on Falling Star. If you're not on Falling Star, I can't risk it anyway because I'm all. Orb means you don't need to have to stupefy, so it eliminates an extra percentage of that combo. You push port, and I think you would do that without needing support because it still trades the student, which is good, which means you're probably, but you're tapping, not tapping out, which means you're still on cards. You could hold retreat here on the Dreaming Tree and try and get retreat value because you didn't have enough mana to jam the Kaiser plus retreat because you wanted to play the orb instead. So that means I think you might be on a retreat, a spell that you can play, Void Seeker, Hexray, plus a retreat, plus a Falling Star, plus a top end card. That's what I put you on, and that's the worst
Yeah.
possible hand I could play.
That's pretty close.
That's what I'm gonna put you on.
Pretty close to what I
That's
have.
what I'm gonna put you on right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna play my Kaiser.
Yep.
And it's kind of risky if you have Falling Star here. So I'm gonna push this and force you to trade it with a spell.
Okay.
Even though I wouldn't do it.
Let's see. What is my play here? I think I'm gonna. You have one up, so I'll tap one, and I'll try to stupefy your Sprite Mother. Does the stupefy resolve?
It does. It resolves.
Okay. Cool.
No response.
I'll tap one more for a Hextech Ray onto the Sprite Mother. Pass party.
Oh, you just drew that.
I know.
This is something I'll teach you just for online, but not for physical, is shuffle your hand.
Shuffle your hand, right? So you don't know what exactly I just drew. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, you did just draw that. But I knew you just draw that because you wouldn't stupefy into Hexray. But yeah, it's just a little thing. It just confirms that you just.
I would probably Hexray first in that case. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So now I do that. It's really, really bad for you. I'm gonna retreat my Sprite Mother.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually react to the retreat. But but it's just gonna be a stupefy onto my Poro.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll draw 2.
You draw 2.
Yeah.
And I'll pass to you.
Okay. So now I go to 2. Nice. I was able to defend. You do have a Kai'Sa in the back, so I have to retreat my. Actually, do I need to retreat it? Let's see. Maybe I could defend it.
2 new cards. No Hexray.
Yeah. I'll send the Poro back. Okay, so if you forced yourself to go onto this, I mean, you did have the retreat. If I have Falling Star, I could punish here. But I think I would definitely punish if I had Falling Star. And then you have potentially a lot of cards, so I can't really read too much.
Yeah. Yeah, good. That's another important thing. Is like obviously we stress hand reading, but as I said, when the cards get big enough, it's Uno, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the player on stuff. Yeah.
I think you don't have the cleave for sure, because I think you probably should have cleaved over initially, just because there's not really much I can do if you cleave. Yeah. Well, was it really right moving the Poro back? I don't know. Let's try this. I'm gonna play 4 for my own Kai'Sa. And I will, thinking, I will pass it back.
Hey. All right, well, now I definitely have a sniff on that hand. No Falling Star, no Hexray, unless you just drew the Hexray from the top 2. So we're definitely floating 3 mana again. We floated 1 mana. We floated 4 mana before. We only played Stupefy, and we top decked Hexray, and we played the Hexray, and we had to do the Stupefy, which means you have to have Void Seeker here. So there's definitely 1 Void Seeker. Probably a retreat, which is why you play the Kai'Sa to base. Maybe there's not a retreat, maybe you just play it anyway. But I would put you on like this many cards. It's got to be like 1 retreat plus a Void Seeker plus some mid-rangey Darius Watcher. So I can't. The other 2 I can't put you on anything right now. Yeah. So what do I do? How fast am I going? If you're on retreat, that hurts. But then that unlocks us. So that's quite nice. I'll stupefy the Kai'Sa.
Okay, yep. -1.
And then I will Falling Star 1 each.
Okay, I will retreat my Kai'Sa to hand.
Yep.
Okay, and then channel a rune. This is dead.
Kai'Sa comes in.
Yeah, you got it.
A point and draw. 1, 2. I'll play Hopeful. And then I'll play. I've hit the nuts here. Another hopeful,
Okay, 2
and
hopefuls.
I'll pass to you.
That's a lot of might. Okay, so you used a
Lick might.
retreat. And then you have 1 up. The odds of that being another retreat are they're not they're less than likely. Um, but it could still happen. But you did just flood the board. Let's see. Let's see. What do I do here? So, in terms of like the game state, I'm technically ahead in points. Like if I can go to 4 this turn. But I'm trying to think like, are we trying to play slow or fast? I feel like it's kind of slow right now because
Right.
I have a lot of runes.
Yep.
And
Okay.
you have fewer runes than I do, so I technically have the rune advantage. I think. Let's see. I have so many runes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have to tap all of these. Recycle 2. And I'll play a rain. So the rain will be 2. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Go for it.
I was going to react to the Kaiser.
Yep. Sounds
bring
good.
it back. Yeah, I do think without seeing your hand, I think that was a great play. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll just rain. Yeah. 6 on each hopeful.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
I'll develop a little bit with my own hopeful, and I'll pass it back.
Right. Huh. You gotta. How many cards did you draw? See, now I'm not writing down and keeping track. You drew.
I feel like I've drawn significantly fewer cards than you have.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking the odds you didn't have Falling Star 2 turns ago. What are the odds you drew Falling Star in the last 2-3 turns? You ran. I opened up into a retreat. Yeah. I think you've got a. I think the odds of you having Falling Star is 2 draws. It's 3 and 28. That's 3 and 28. So it's quite low. It's 1 in 9 twice.
1 in 9
It's
twice.
below average. It's actually a bit higher than 1 in 9. A bit lower, sorry. So it's like almost 1 in 10. That's twice. That's a very, very low percent. I will 1, 2, 3, 4 for Sprite Mother.
Okay. Yep.
I'll go here.
Nothing I can do about that. You got it. 4. That's pretty good.
And then I will play Kaiser to base. Pass to you.
All right. You're right. I would Falling Star here if I did have it, but I do not.
Yep.
Here I do not.
You don't? Yeah. See that? There we go. There we go. I've got an action. I can pat myself on the back there.
Yeah.
It's 2 and 10. So yeah.
Okay. So you, I guess like, let me think. You use 2 retreats, probably not another retreat. You haven't used any Hextech Rays, I think. So if I go in on the Sprite, the chance I get beamed or stupefied is pretty high because you haven't used any of them. But you did use 1 stupefy. And there's really no reason to go over the Sprite right now. Unless I want to get a double conquer. Now the question is, I guess I should develop. Do I have to play for anything? So you played 1 Falling Star. You could still rain me if I go too wide. So maybe my play is to not go in. I don't know. I don't really need a point here. I think I need to develop. So I think I'll do 2 for Sentry. I'll do 2 more for Student. I'm getting low on cards though. It's kind of unfortunate.
A little outvalued here for sure.
I know.
But I think I did see the extra retreat as well, right? Yeah. Retreat's a big. That's a very important one there. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. And the
If I'm
falling
play
star.
if I'm playing at a card disadvantage, do I need to be more aggressive or still try to claw back some other way? I'm not sure. I'll pass it back.
Depend on your hand a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Sprite will die. Um, Kaiser here.
Yep, you got it.
Oh wow. Okay, what is your hand here?
Yeah,
Jesus, I
I
think you might
know.
be bricked.
Something's
I think you
missing.
might be a little bit bricked.
I
I'll go
do have a
here with the
reaction
sprite.
to the Sprite Mother. I'll just
Okay, you
Hextech
got the.
Ray it so you don't go to 6 potentially.
Yep. I will stupefy my sprite
Okay, yep.
to draw 2.
Hopefully not into a
Yeah,
Darius, but
now.
you probably
Yeah,
do
now I
have a
start to
Darius.
zoom ahead.
Oh man, that hand
Oh,
is
I mean, I've
humongous.
just drew the notes here. I
Ah, there
will
it is. There it is. Yep.
accelerate my
You
Darius.
got it.
Go
Yep.
to 6. Burn a rune.
Okay.
2 for hopeful.
Oh, is that the third hopeful?
What would I put you on here? You held, so we're definitely on a watcher. We're definitely on a watcher. Watcher time warp. Watcher rain. You've already played one rain.
Actually, you should know what the
Okay,
other card is because I retreated it.
Oh, see, that's me losing track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, what did you retreat? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm so tired. What did you retreat? Oh, it's gonna be the it's the Kaiser, right?
Yeah. There's no Kaisa in my discard,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. I need to look at your discard. Yeah, so it's Kaiser, and then you've got to be on Kaiser Watcher, Kaiser Time Warp. Could be Kaiser Rain. I just don't think you have the second. I wouldn't put people on second rain, and I wouldn't say you've drew the second rain, so I'm not
yeah,
gonna play around
it's
that.
unlikely.
So there's none of that good old stuff. Then I think I'm actually just in a far better position if I chill out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. Just tap 2.
Yeah.
Let me
I thought
untap
you were
those.
gonna
Yeah,
play another
yeah.
unit.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was thinking about it then. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, it's not worth.
All good. All good. Oh, this is
No
gonna be
need.
tough. So you have 2 up, potentially for like a smoke screen or something. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that is gonna be a rough one. What am I doing here? So, if it is a smoke screen, how do I play around it? Let me take a look at this discard again. So it could be Hextech Array as well, because you haven't played any Rays, and you have so many cards that you could have accumulated a Ray. What to do? What to do? Let's try this. I'm gonna play a what? Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, you definitely. I could get punished by rain here, but that's okay. I'll do 7.
Okay.
Play a Watcher in base. You correctly predicted I had the Watcher.
Yep.
That gives you minus 3 to everything. And then let's see. I need to get rid of this hopeful, or I will lose next turn. So I will tap 2. Recycle 1. You're gonna know my whole hand here. I'm gonna Falling Star the Darius and the hopeful. Pass priority.
Yep. I will retreat the Darius if it wants to let me. There we go.
Yep. You can retreat it.
Boom, boom. Yep. The hopeful will die.
Yeah. And then you only have 1 up, so I guess it's relatively safe to push in here. So I'll push in with a student. Pass priority.
Yeah, I'll X-ray the student.
Oh, goodbye, student. You will be missed. That means I'm forced to push in with the hopeful. Go to 3. I'll sentry on the other side. Go to 4, and we'll pass back.
Okay. Already up. There's no way to win here. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I will, unfortunately, to your demise, I will rain.
Uh-oh. Goodbye.
So 1, 2.
Yeah.
And then 4 on the Watcher.
Yep.
Your
I'm out
little
of steam.
sentry lives.
Yeah, sentry is living.
Yep.
But I'm out of steam. No steam here.
Can't win with time warp. The 5. Nope, no time warp wins here. So 1, 2. for a Poro, and then 1, 2 for another Poro. And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Already up. I'll go to 5. I think so. Basically, I feel like at this point you definitely have at least a Watcher. At least a Watcher. You have a Darius. You probably have maybe a Void Seeker. But if I can at least go in with Kaisa right now and be safe, so I think I definitely do that. I'll recycle 5, go in with Kaisa over here, pass priority.
Yep.
I go to
Pass to you.
6, I draw, and then, oh, this is gonna feel kind of bad. I'm just gonna tap 1, cycle this cleave, targeting my Kaisa.
Sure.
Draw.
Nope, makes sense.
If you come in with Watcher, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
We're very unlucky here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no, you
pretty
played
bad.
one.
What do I even do? If you come in with Watcher, you have Darius. Watcher, Darius are both painful. I think if you have a Darius, I probably always lose. No, do I? Maybe, maybe not. I'll do tap 2, put a hopeful on this side. And I
Sure.
guess I just play around what I can play around. If you have a Watcher, it's over
Yep.
anyway. But yeah, I'll pass it back.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why it just drew me 2 cards because like rune stacked for some no reason. Where's that extra room? Oh, there it is.
Where is that? It's
There we
hiding.
go. Okay. What am I cooking with?
Yeah. 5 cards to 1.
Yeah. This is gonna. I'm gonna Hex-ray the hopeful.
The hopeful. Let me think. Yeah. Yeah. You
Yep.
got. Yeah, that goes through.
And then and then come in with my party Poro.
Ugh. That means I would trade just for the Poro. I mean, the Poro would trade for these 2. I think I have to take the trade here. Yeah, we'll trade it out, and I'll draw a card.
Yep. I'll triangle here.
I will attempt to deny with a Hextech Ray that I just top decked.
Oh, okay.
Lucky me.
That goes through.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll Darius here.
Yeah, I'll respond with a retreat onto my Kaisa.
Yep.
I'll draw and channel.
Well, you could actually still win, but thanks to this card that has now probably won me the game, I will try and rear guard here.
The rear guard. Yep. You got it.
What did you draw there? Just out of curiosity.
I drew a Void Seeker. So if I had one more room,
yeah, that was freakishly close. I think you played really well that game. Considering, I think well played on some of the hand reads were correct. Some of the ways you played around cards and you comboed cards was really well. Like, I think you clawed back here in a spot where you were really far behind. Like, I went first, I saw double retreat, I saw double falling star, I saw Arcadian Rain. Like, yeah, that was really good. Really well played there.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's hope I can play the same for the rest of my games.
All the way to Houston, baby.
All the way to Houston. Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right, sideboard time.
Sideboarding. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of them sentries. I won't lie. The more I see the other people play them, I'm like, this card is not good. I guess it helped with your hand value there because your hand value did drop completely.
It did, but I guess I didn't really need all the cards. I did get some lucky top decks at the end, but yeah.
Yeah, true. And I said I was just drawing the nuts back to back. Like, I didn't draw any dead cards, so I was very happy.
Let's see. Okay, so going first.
Playing a different version. So no Sky Splitters or anything today.
No Sky Splitter.
No, I'm not playing them. Usually I would play Sky Splitter. I think Sky Splitter might be a really good call. But yeah, I think a lot of people aren't going to be on it, so I don't want to play too much into like coaching sessions, like now and again, but better to practice against what I think is going to be the majority of lists.
That's fair. Yeah, it does seem pretty niche.
Yeah, I think it really should. Like, it's really good. It is just nuts versus Yi, and it gives you at least a little bit of game versus Aurora, because it's just like it obviously kills Mountain Drakes and stuff and Dead Blooms.
It's True.
Against you. What am I taking out of here? You. Um. Yeah, let's try the split instead. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, I think
Oh, the
I
arena's great.
should be ready as well. Yeah, let me. Yeah,
Yep.
we're going arenas once again. I love this battlefield. It just seems so fun.
Now,
Um,
someone I had a coaching session last night, and someone absolutely smoked me with it on his arena's great. I beat the other games, but the
yeah,
arena's great. He absolutely smoked me. It was insane.
arenas.
Um,
It's pretty fast. Pretty fast. Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. I'll just maul 2. Get
Yep,
2 more, and then I'll ready it up. Okay,
sure.
and get a point. Let's see.
I will.
I get the
You know,
Poro. Lucky me. Thanks to adding 3 Poros. Now the
okay.
chance of hitting it is so much higher.
Yeah, those the powers are pretty good.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll just play student and I'll pass.
Okay. So you could potentially have one up for Ray, but you probably wouldn't Ray me here. So that's pretty
No, I've done
safe.
that before. I'll never do that again.
Yeah, yeah. I think I sent in the Poro to Targons for sure. Those 2 runes are pretty nice.
Okay.
I'll go to 2. And I'll stand up 2 at the end of my turn. I'll do. Let's see. What could you
Yep.
do here? You could. Sorry, how many did you maul again at the beginning?
I mulligan 0. That is a
Oh,
good. Always ask that question of your opponents here.
yeah, yeah.
Very telling.
So if you mulligan 0, that means the chance that you have like some spells, or a falling star is pretty high. So I need to play around that. So I think what I could do is I could, spells or falling star. I think I have to play a student and a hopeful, which
Okay.
gives me a bit more units. And then I'll stand up 2 at the end of my turn, and I'll pass it over.
Okay. I'll sprite with it.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
Uh,
why it's I'm nasty against Iceland.
let's see. Let's see. Let me think. Let me think. Is it worth protecting this guy? Nope. To the trash.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. I'll activate Targons.
Oh, you're at 2. Yep.
Oh, I
Oh,
will. Yeah, I'll go here. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the
okay.
arena's greatest.
I will
Yeah, I'll go
react.
here.
I'll stab it with a ray.
Yep, sure. That goes through.
Okay.
Yep,
Actually,
pass 2.
now that I'm
On
thinking
top
about
of
it,
2.
I don't even think I needed to ray there because I could potentially just go over it.
True, depending on your hand, that's true.
Yeah,
Might have been a misplay, a little misplay there.
that could potentially have been a misplay. Okay, if I go in with a hopeful, the odds of it getting secret is reasonably high. Because if you're playing from second, you probably want to hold some seekers. You have 3 up. And if I go in with hopeful and I get seekered, is it okay thinking? Is it okay? It probably is okay. Okay, if I don't void seeker here, you lose 3, but I potentially do not develop anything. I guess it depends on my hand as usual. You only used a student, so you might still have a falling star in hand. So if I burn the void seeker now, is that a good play or? You could have seeker. So right now, this game, it's supposed to be fast, but you didn't develop anything. So I feel like now it's a little slow. But, what to do? Let's try student to arena's greatest. Maybe not. Okay, if your hand is full of spells, then if I go in and not go in, does it really matter? Okay, I'm gonna go in with student here. Try to go to 3, pass priority.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as you and hex ray.
Okay. Student is a dead one.
Okay.
Okay. Honestly, is that even fine? Like you can't seeker me anymore. You can still stupefy me. You could still stupefy me. I will go in with hopeful pass priority.
I'll stupefy.
Okay, that will resolve, and I will counter with my own stupefy onto the sprite.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. That will die. You'll conquer.
Okay, nice. So 3, and then I'll do 4 here for a sprite mother, my own sprite mother. Try to go to 4 points. Pass priority.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will end.
Okay. Uh, I don't think you're on retreats right now. Oh, you should untap 2 from Targons.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah.
I
Well,
forgot
now you're
about
definitely not on Void Seeker because you'd be excited to untap those cards if you're on Void Seeker.
So right. Yeah. Yep.
That's like those are the reads you can get in person for sure when someone
Yeah,
does that. It's like, okay,
definitely.
well, you'd be on that straight away.
Yeah.
So no retreat. I don't think I can put you on that much right now, especially on one of them. It's a new draw from Stupefy. No retreat, maybe a Void Seeker. I would still say, yeah, if you didn't forget that, I would say maybe there's a Void Seeker.
Mm-hmm.
So given that, I would say maybe there's a Void Seeker. But given that my hand is weird, I will play a Yodel.
Yep. Oh, the Yordle's coming
Draw
out.
one.
Yep.
Yeah. When I go, I'm not a hater of it when I'm going second to
Yeah,
replace
that's
a 2-drop
true.
instead. And I'll play Dangerous Duel.
Oh, dangerous duel.
So pump the
Nasty.
sprite.
Yeah.
And then I'll push the sprite here.
Okay, let me think here. I can. I mean, if I had Void Seeker, I'd use it, but I do not. It's done. Yeah.
All right. On tap 2 from Targons, and you go.
All right.
Extra.
So I think based on our interaction, you don't have Void Seeker because I feel like you would have saved Void Seeker for my hopeful in the previous instead of Hextech Raying my student. I feel like the chance that you have Falling Star is still present because I didn't really give a super good chance of Falling Star. This goes back down to 3, right? The hopeful.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't say. Yeah, that'd be insane.
Yeah, Dangerous Duel would be nasty if it was like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess the point of Dangerous Duel, it's like it's a body with a cleave, right? Or a mini cleave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just more tempo on the cleave, basically.
Yeah, and this is dead. I mean, I can't. Could I go to 5? You have 2 up. Use the Ray. Use the Stupefy. The chance you use another one could potentially exist. If I go to 6 here, that doesn't even benefit me that much, I think. I kind of really want to go in with Kaisa because I don't have anything that's particularly good. So I'll send Kaisa here, pass priority.
Yep, pass priority, no response.
Okay, I'll go to 5. I'll draw a card. And then, let's see. You can have 2 of anything. 2 of anything. I think. This Sprite Mother is kind of annoying. How do I get over it? Maybe I should have gone over with my Kaisa. That might have been a misplay. Yeah, I think I needed to go over it with my Kaisa.
You can change that if you wish. Just for this, I'll let this like that change. Just see how the game plays out.
I'll try to go over it with Kaisa.
Yeah.
Actually, wait,
Yep,
no.
no response from me.
I just sorry.
Oh.
I realized I thought the card I drew with Kaisa was something I could have used to go over it, but yeah. That's why. That's why.
Right. That's why. Yeah. Okay.
And then I was like, my goldfish memory made me forget that I just drew it.
Fair enough.
Okay. How do I get over this? I think I have to just tap to recycle red, tap my Kaisa. I don't know why I went to the bottom of my runes.
Got the mini Kaiser now.
I know. Let me put this back.
Yep.
Yeah, why is it small? And then it's going to be a falling star onto the Sprite Mother and the Dangerous.
Yep. Sure.
Then we will go over here to go to 6, pass priority.
Interesting. Yep. Pass priority. Yep.
Okay.
You get it?
And then I'll stand up 2 and turn.
Yeah. I'll Void Seeker your Kaiser.
Yeah, nothing I can do here.
5. And I'll Darius here.
Yep. And Darius is at 7. This is dead.
Oh. What would I be scared of? 1, 2, 5, 7. Not much. You can't. There's nothing that can double accelerate and win here. So I will just pass my turn. And on top 2.
All right. I feel like going in at that point was not the best idea, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucky for me, I top decked something I really needed. Mega Mech.
Oh, the Mega Mech. Okay.
Okay, and then I'll tap my mini Kaisa and Sky Splitter the Darius.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'll pass it
Good
over.
tag.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, now I'm not in a very happy spot.
You do have more cards than me. You got the Kaisa champion.
I do. I'll accelerate Kaiser here.
Yeah, you got it.
Go to 5, draw a card. Go here.
Yep, you got
6. Play a Pouty Paw to base.
Yeah.
And 2. Another Pouty Paw that has to generate
Floral Army.
this here. Oh,
Yep.
Yep. And then I'll pass to you. That's all I got.
All right. Okay. So let me think about what's in your hand again. So you could potentially have a falling star. There's probably a big spell in your hand, or big something big that you can't play. So, which side is? I mean, right now you could go to 10. You could warp, which would be pretty bad for me. But I don't think I can stop that. I don't have any accelerate, so I mean, I just go in with mech to the right, pass priority.
Yep.
Okay, I go to 7. And then if you have Watcher brings us down to 5. So I have to stack the battlefield. I'll do Pouty here. And I'll do Raven Bloom here. And I will pass it back.
All right. Thank God I have the other nut.
Uh-oh.
I'll play Rain.
Okay, Rain. Yeah, I think I got nothing. I think you got this one.
Yeah, and the Poro maybe. Yeah.
Yep. This is my last card.
What was your last one? The Hex-Ray.
Hex-Ray.
Well, you can Hex-Ray, right?
Oh, yeah, I could Hex-Ray.
Oh, yeah. Then, I mean, I know what you draw, yeah.
Yeah,
like you Hex-Ray that.
I'll Hex-Ray that.
And then I would probably just come back and then play Hopeful. And then what do you top deck? It'd have to be Rain, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it has to be Rain.
Let's take a look. What could it be? It is a Hopeful. It's over for me.
Oh, it's an awful top deck. Yep. I mean, I'm not sold on the Mega Mix for that reason. I think it did okay, but it just gives me a reason to Rain or Watcher, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Like I'm sat on double Watcher here. I'm just stuck on Watchers.
I think the Mega Mech.
The Sky Stars are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I paired it with a Watcher like next turn, I think it would have been okay. Because you wouldn't Rain just one Mega Mech. And I was on 6 points.
Nope.
Yeah. Right?
Nope. But I think that were you're right. I mean, I do think there were like 1 or 2 misplays I think I saw there, but we'll go through the VOD and find them because
sounds good.
Just based on what you were saying and how you played.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go game 3.
Yeah. All right.
Get that.
Mega Mech.
Definitely some correct call outs in the early game of my hand. Like you just called out my hand pretty much at one point, and I was like, "Yep, okay, good."
Okay. I'll keep trying.
Yeah. We just got to work on the play patterns while we're doing it and make sure we're not misplaying
Yeah.
into what we think our opponent has.
Yeah. For game
Game.
3, I think it's my going second battlefield. So I guess should I just go second then for this one?
Yeah. Go second. Yeah, and I'll go
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Okay. Let me
As if I won game.
pull out some cards.
What do I want? Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Actually, let me do that. I need to take these goddamn yodels out again.
Yeah. Take out 3 cards. This one's gone. This one's gone. And what to remove? Oh, I have my Kaisa in here. Okay, that makes sense. Let me take a look at the sideboard. Okay, this is good. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm Mulligan 1.
Oh, sorry, I need a mulligan again. Thinking.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll get rid of.
Wait.
Yeah, probably 2 here. And then, yeah, I just mulligan 2.
Yeah.
Give me something good. All right. Already up. We got 3. It is going to be a. Oh, you got a rear guard. Rear guard's kind of nasty. I'll go 2 for Poro, and then pass.
Okay.
So you mulliganed 1, right?
1. Yep.
Okay, so you definitely had a 2-drop, which was the rear guard. You probably had another decent spell, I guess. Maybe a hopeful.
How do I want to play this? Where do I go? Where do I go? Jesus.
Target's looking pretty juicy.
I'll go here.
Yep. You got it.
Okay. I'm going to different. So I could do that as well. I'll play Sprite Mother.
Oh man, Sprite Mother.
And go here.
Yeah, you got it.
And then on top 2. Yeah, we're playing very aggressive.
I know. Should have been me on arenas.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I think so. Sprite Mother and Rear Guard. I can't push him with Poro unless I get rid of one of these. So it's definitely gonna be tap 2, tap my Kaisa, Falling Star, the Sprite Mother, and the Rear Guard.
Yep.
And then this allows me to go into Reavers and pass priority.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, I'll go to 1. And then I'll tap 2 more, play a Sentry in base, and then I'll pass it off.
Okay, already up. Stars. Maybe cooking with you. It's not there yet. Just not there. Seen one. Don't think you got the other one. Pass to you.
All right. So just the Kaisa. Just the Kaisa being developed. You haven't used any spells yet, so at least Hextech Ray still on the field. Sorry, this goes to 2. And potentially Falling Star me as well. You also probably have a lot of cards, so it's hard to predict what else you have. You could have like a big unit. Do I pull the Poro back? I think there's no reason to leave it on Reavers. Unless I want to tempt you with a spell. So I can pull it back here. And then Targans. Do I value the 2 runes at the end of my turn? Do I value? Do I want to try getting a little point? Cheeky point with Sentry? Yes. I will try going. Actually, wait. Hold on. You have 3, 4, 5. If you rain me, I could get super punished if I go wide. So I probably don't want to go super wide here. So I guess my play is just play Hopeful for 4 and then pass it back to you.
Okay. Yeah, Kaiser here.
I will react with a Void Seeker.
Yep.
Okay. I'll draw a card.
Should have a fall. Fine. 1, 2 for students, and then 1, 2 for hopeful. And then I'll pass to you.
Yep, sounds good. Already up. Okay. I guess the game is going a lot slower than expected. I'm going to send Sentry to targets, pass priority.
Yeah, pass to you, yeah.
Okay. I'll go to 3. And I guess I could just send the Poro to Reavers. Yeah, that's probably the safest. I'll send Poro to Reavers, pass priority.
Yep, you got it.
4 is pretty good. Pretty good. And now, yeah, I get to stand 2 at the end of my turn. And I get to play the mega scary guy. Mega Mech.
Mega Mech has arrived.
I could still get rain, but
So?
at least I could protect. I could save the Poro, I guess. And then I'll stand 2 and end my turn.
Okay. Don't have that. What do I do? Yeah, we'll go here with hopeful.
Okay, thinking. I will first retreat the Poro, and then you have priority again. Do you pass priority?
Yep.
I will tap 3, tap my Kaisa for Void Seeker.
What do I do anything here? I'll stupefy first in response.
Yep.
On hopeful.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll draw.
Hopeful dies. Yep. Oh.
3, 4.
I'll Falling Star, hopeful, and the Poro.
Yes, I think these are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll try and go here with my student who's at 4.
I'm thinking. 4 is kind of big. 4 is big. I can't do anything, so I'll pass priority.
Okay. I'll play Sprite Mother over here.
Thinking. You have 2 up. What could your 2 be? To be or not to be? Let me take a look at this discard again.
Sure.
I mean, you could still Hextech Ray me. If I Ray your Sprite, would you Ray my guy? Probably. It's not super valid. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna tap 1. I'll recycle a red, and I'll Ray the Sprite.
Okay, Sprite will die.
Yep.
No response.
Okay.
And I'll just play a hopeful and pass to you.
And I think that might be game. Because I go
think
to
it might
5. I push in here to go to 6.
I'll go back.
And then I warp with all
Yep,
10.
GG. There we go.
All right, good game.
X-Ray was a nice play as well. Yeah, you played that a lot better. Like that whole the way you flipped, the way you addressed like how quick the game was going, and then I think you literally started out like, oh, the game's going a lot slower than I thought, right? And then that was correct. Like it started off really fast, but I had a really fast hand.
Yeah.
But I played like I couldn't not play into Falling Star, so I had to play the Sprite and stuff, and then you Falling Star, and then suddenly the game was really slow, and I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I've been punished, right? And all you did was punish. Like I kept time up.
Yeah.
You punished that; it was stuck in my hand, and then I mulliganed 1, and unfortunately drew the Draven, so I was stuck with these. And that's a greedy mulligan from me and a bad draw. But that's correct. That will happen in games where you get to punish players for this type of stuff, where they draw bad or they mulligan bad.
Yeah.
And they're the games we have to win.
Okay.
That was really good realization when you said the game's going quite slow. Because I was looking at my hand going, yeah, it's going really slow now.
Yeah.
I'm completely stuck. I can't play with half my hand. So yeah, that was really accurate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
let's go through the VOD and see the first 2 games, especially the first one, or especially the second, where I think I saw some misplays. And
Yeah.
See what happened.
Yep.
But yeah, way better. That game, one of the games was really close as well. So yeah, the game was really close.
Okay, yeah. So game 1, this is my starting hand. I had Poro, 2 retreats, and a stoop. I think
That's who you mulligan.
Yeah, I think I get rid of a retreat, just 1 retreat. Because I feel like 2 is
I
too
like
much.
that.
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
like you could have really greeded it and kept what two maybe, but I think one's just fine. One, I think getting rid of the one is really cool. Like I'd rather do that I think than hold the two.
Yeah,
It's not a line I've explored much, but I think it's correct.
yeah. I just remember that one game where I
So
had like 3 retreats, and I'm like, what am I doing with all these retreats?
right, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Um,
I play the Poro
the
down,
Poro.
and then you play a Raven Bloom, and then I
What do I
think
do here?
you Sprite, go get two
Yep.
points.
So yeah, you can already infer here that I probably have one card in my hand,
Mhm.
right? Which is retreat, because
Yep.
otherwise I'm not gonna just slam Sprite. I'm probably gonna play Kaiser.
Yeah.
Um, like if I had to slam a 4-drop without retreat, it's gonna be the Kaiser, not the Sprite. Um, so I
Would
would
you?
definitely say there's no retreats.
Okay. You wouldn't? Would you even play Kaisa here? Because like even if you slam Kaisa, you can't retreat it this turn. You'd have to wait until next turn, right?
No, that's what I mean, right? So if I have retreat, I don't. But because I don't have, if I didn't have retreat in my hand here, I would just play the Kaiser instead of the Sprite,
Oh,
right?
oh,
What I'm
I
saying is, you know,
see.
I don't have retreat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So you're
yeah.
saying, oh, he can't have retreat. Like, why would he save his Kaiser here if he's not going to be able to protect it with retreat in a later turn?
Mm.
It wouldn't make much sense to mana wise.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
yeah,
So the
or you can go on the flip side
yeah,
and say, okay, he's played Sprite.
yeah.
Maybe he's gone in for a different line, and we'll see how the turn plays out. But right now, I would say, okay, probably doesn't have retreat, and he's probably got a fast aggro hand, right?
Mm,
Um, and that's what I would infer right now.
yeah.
Not much, not too much to infer, but that's just some basic info to think about now for the following turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
So
thinking,
then,
because like I think in
Mhm.
my point of view, like if I'm on Dreaming
Yeah.
Tree, I usually never even play Kaisa unless I can have a hold up one for retreat the same turn.
Oh,
So maybe that's
yeah.
incorrect.
No, I could see that. That's got
Okay.
some merit. It just depends on how desperate and shit your hand is, because obviously you can't just sit there and play nothing for like 4 turns,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I do think if your hand is good anyway, then yeah, you can get away with that. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, sounds good. And then so you go to 2 points. Back to me. I think I just have a handful of spells. So in this
Yeah.
turn, I'm just thinking, okay, you're tapped out. I could maybe go over the student and try to defend the Poro next turn. I don't want to play the Kaisa. I think okay. The other thing I think I might have misplayed is I could have just played the Kaisa here and passed because I would have one up for retreat, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yep. It's quite slow though against someone who's playing quite fast, right? So like the sprite mother says we're playing quite quick. It either says we've got a bricked hand, but it also could say that they have a really fast hand, right? And they're about to open up like another sprite or like a 2-drop plus hopeful. You 2-drop plus hopeful. Sorry, like Kaiser plus hopeful. But then we're off curves. We're at 5. What do we do at 5? Yeah, I suppose you could, because at 5 there's not much Kaiser can do, except yeah, yeah. There's definitely some merit to that. Looking at like reading the opponent's hand, because at 5, if they had 2-drops or 2-drop hopeful, they would have played it instead of sprite mother. So that means they don't. Sorry, excuse me. They don't have that. So that they have to be on like a single 2-drop at least, and they can't combo with Kaiser. So yeah, there's definitely merit to that, right?
mhm.
I think there's actually like more merit to like actually just kill the student with your Poro and then play your Kaiser
Okay,
and then
okay.
just pass.
Oh, like trade
Uh,
in, trade in.
right, because if we're playing, if our opponent's playing quick, but they don't have a quick hand, which I don't because I have 2-2 drops, then
Yeah.
trading's always worth if you're going to play a little bit slower. It just becomes a removal
Oh.
spell, right?
Okay, that's something that I
Um,
don't consider enough. Like just trading even
right.
without getting the point. Yeah.
Yeah, because like yeah, if this was like a hex ray and we had 6 mana, we would hex ray the student and then play or we'd hex ray the sprite on the way in,
Uh-huh.
and then play Kaiser and hold up retreat, which is the exact same as the Poro killing the student point wise. It just stops our opponent getting a point,
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
than us trying to focus on getting points.
That makes sense. That makes
Um,
sense. Okay.
yeah, but
Cool. Yeah.
but you play quite fast. You play tempo, it's fine.
Yeah.
So you
I orb
orb,
over.
and that is fine because again, I'm tapped out, so I don't not I'm not against this. It's good value,
Mhm.
to be honest, um, and it represents a hand that's stronger than I thought because of holding up mana.
Yeah. Because I do have the double stoops, which can be used
Yep.
in the next turn. So I think you just play the
Yep.
Kaisa out to base here, and then send in the Sprite Mother. And this is where I start
Correct.
contesting with my spells. So I stoop your
Yep.
Sprite, offer a trade, and then I top deck into
Yep.
the Hex Deck Ray. And then I use.
I think this was a misplay.
You think
Yeah.
so? Should have just let it trade,
I
right?
think you I think you should have stooped again,
Oh,
and
okay.
then if I played a spell like my own stoop, you could Hexray, and then
Oh,
you wasted my stoop anyways, one for
yeah.
one. But if I Hexray, then I'm in a really bad spot because I nuke my rune to kill your Poro, and then you still kill a Sprite Mother anyway.
Mm,
Um, but I am not against the trade either. Again, the matchup is going really slow again, so I'm not against the
yeah.
trade. The trade is fine,
I see. I see.
especially on Tier 3.
I think the reason I greeted the stoop was because if I kill off your sprite with the hex ray, I could draw two with my stoop and sort of unbrick my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I can completely agree with, right? Is the fact that it just draws so many cards. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't mind this play at all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we blast the sprite mother and I use this.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't even use the stoop here. I guess I'm.
I
Oh, do I use it? Oh, I do use it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I use it as
you
the
do use it.
last. Like I think
Yeah.
you retreat, and then I use the stoop on top of
Yeah.
the retreat. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like this because I think a lot of bad Kaiser players would see the Kaiser on the board and save it for Stupefy
Mm,
plus a potential Hexray or something.
yeah.
And it's just not a good play. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
get the card draw out of it first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I also do have the
definitely
orb,
unblockable.
so it's like an infinite stoop, right? On my turn.
Exactly. Yeah. Like they would try. I've seen them do greedy stuff like Orb, Stoop, Hopeful plus Kaiser to get Falling Star as well. It's
Oh,
yeah, just getting the two draw is always worth here in the tree.
yeah. Okay. So I get some cards, which is great, much needed.
Okay.
I go to
Hmm.
2. I retreat the Poro because I guess I could defend it with the Hex Ray, but it's maybe it's just safer. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's fair to pull it back here
Yeah,
personally.
because if you could go
Darius
in
is
with Cleave,
online.
right? Right? Cleave or
Right,
Darius.
Cleave, Darius, another Sprite Mother, all just
Yeah.
goes over the top of this portal. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I pull it back. I just develop a little bit. I actually opt to play Kaisa here instead of Hopeful and Student. I think my reasoning
Mm,
here was if I just play Kaisa and you blast me with some spells, I retreat Kaisa and it's like fine. But I guess
right.
I could. It's the same thing if I play the Student and Hopeful, right?
Yeah. I think Student Hopeful might have been better here.
Hmm.
Um, Accelerate Kaiser was also a consideration because you got the
Oh, okay.
retreat and the game's going really slow, so you just get a
Yeah,
lot of free value.
that's true.
Um, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
probably accelerate the Kaiser here
Yeah, because at
because
the
the
end of the
game's going
game,
so slow.
I didn't have a lot of cards,
Yeah.
and if I accelerate Kaisa here, that's at least 2 cards, one with retreat, one with Kaisa Conquer.
Yeah, exactly. And we've recognized that our opponent doesn't have any two drops.
Hmm.
Probably doesn't have any hopefuls, so they're going to start drawing into two drops, and it's going to be a really slow game. So I'd probably accelerate the Kaiser and then hold up the retreat.
Yeah.
And then, like, what can our opponent do? Because they're going to be playing into rain. Even if they Darius, then we're just going to rain the Kaiser and the Darius, and we're going to get mega value. And
Oh,
then
you're
they're going to
right.
be really screwed.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, probably just accelerate the Kaiser here is what I would do, and then develop. You could even argue. There's an argument to like, no, it plays into rain too much. Yeah, just accelerate that Kaiser, hold up with the retreat, hold up the Hex Ray, and then otherwise, I don't mind the Kaiser and base, but I do just think it plays into like some. I think you just lose value on retreat if we're going to play it and say, hey, it's
Yeah.
getting falling side because we're going to retreat it anyway, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And I think I do lose retreat value because you do I think
Right.
you kill it next turn. Yeah, you do
I
kill
think
it.
yeah.
Okay, yes.
So yeah.
Always accelerate here. I think the reason I didn't accelerate was because if I played in
Mhm.
wait, what? I think the reason I didn't accelerate was because I was like, oh, I don't need to go to 3 points because 2 points is a good number. But in this case, I
Right.
don't actually need the point. I'm more likely I want the draw.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
obviously, like I'm someone who says never accelerate your Kaiser in the mirror. I'm also someone who says don't care about hand value and care about tempo and points. But obviously, those niche situations can completely change in other games. Like it's
Yeah.
not universal. So yeah, here like you don't care about the points, you want the card draw, and you have the game is so slow that accelerating the Kaiser and losing that rune isn't that impactful.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that
Um,
makes sense. Yeah, I think I would have had a much better hand later on down the line
right.
with those
Yeah,
extra
you'd have like
cards.
2 extra cards, right?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
huge.
I do get Falling Star Stupefied here, so I lose both.
Yeah.
Or I have to retreat one at least.
Yeah.
And then you go in for the Conquer, go to 3, develop with double Hopeful. And then this is the turn where I
Yeah.
rain and play a 2-drop, I think.
Yeah, that's great.
because
Yeah,
yeah,
this is the perfect rain. This is insane.
yeah, because I guarantee I get both hopefuls, which will be really annoying in the future.
Yeah,
I do force the retreat out of you, so you do get some retreat value. But the board is
yeah.
back to neutral. I get to develop a little bit.
But
Then
yeah,
let's see. Oh, so on your turn, you play Sprite Mother to go to 4 and Kaisa back in base with 1 up.
yeah. This is when I thought there's no way you have falling star. I was like, I don't put you on it ever here. Otherwise, I'd accelerate the Kaiser. And but like I realize I'm way ahead in card value anyway, so it's like, okay, I'm just gonna play these two and go to 4. There's no reason to accelerate to go to 5, and I don't need the hand value like you did because I'm ahead anyway. And my hand was looking pretty juicy, so I was quite happy with that. So yeah, and then what are you thinking here? You've got hopeful, and obviously that on Dream Tree, as I said, it's hard to do hand reading. The falling star was the only hand read I could do, so I played around that. As the player here, there's not much I think you can read. Like it could be anything in my hand at this point, I think.
Yeah. I think I looked through your
Um,
discard maybe, and I don't really see
yeah,
anything that tells me much.
right, yeah. Um, so then what do you decide to do here?
I think I develop with 2 units. I don't know if this is correct because I'm like, if I could play the Watcher, but then if you rain me, I lose the Watcher like
Mhm.
on play value. I guess
Yeah,
I
true.
could like play Kaisa instead of the E2, but I'm thinking my hand is getting a little small. I need to get the Sentry out right now so I can get the draw value.
I
Yeah.
definitely see some merit in accelerating the Kaiser still. Um, because and the reason behind that is because obviously you can't kill this turn, right? No Void Seeker. All the units on the board can't go over the top of it. So Kaiser and right, and you have Sprite as well. You also have Hextech Ray to back it up. So if the Sprite comes in with the Kaiser or some weird shit, then you
Oh
can kill the
yeah.
Sprite as well.
You're right. Yeah.
Which means I have to accelerate to get over it, or I have to play some spells to get over it. But if I play spells to get over it, uh, it kind of has to be Void Seeker, really. I mean, I could have Cleave, but Hextech also still kills the Cleave.
Yeah.
So the minimum I can spend to get over your Hextech plus Kaisa is 2 mana. And
Mm.
if I'm spending 2 mana, it means I can't play the possible big guys that I have in my hand, right?
Oh,
I don't get
okay.
value out of them.
Yeah.
Um,
That makes sense.
so and you get that you draw a card because obviously your hand is looking really dead. So there's
Yeah.
definitely merit to accelerate it
Yeah.
here, and then yeah, just cycle a card.
Yeah.
You do get bombed out by rain, but you're just so far behind here that maybe it's just pray that there's no rain coming.
Yeah.
Um,
I think so because
and that,
I'm like 3 cards or 2, at least 2 cards down.
yeah,
And then I'm just leaving all these runes up for nothing at this point.
right, yeah, exactly. And you're 2 points down as well. And I'm gonna go to 6, which is scary as shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I think you just have to accelerate it, get some pressure down, get some card cycle, and pray that there's no rain in response. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I have perfect
like
runes to accelerate and leave 1 up for a defense.
yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
hopefully draw some better cards.
Oh, I see. I see. I think I was just like too scared of playing around the rain, but given my game
Yeah.
state, like I can't just like play around rain here. I have to
You have to
put
just play
pressure.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of them EV spots where it's like if they don't have the rain, then I lose. I can win, and if they have
Yeah.
it, then yeah, I'm just probably losing here. Yeah.
Yeah. Because at this point, I'm just losing further. Like I'm falling further and further behind because I
Yeah.
played
Like
like
this is
safe.
yeah. This is that EV spot, right? Where it's
Yeah.
like I can get at least an extra 5% EV in my favor if I accelerate this Kaiser. If they
Yeah.
have the rain, I lose. But if I don't, then yeah, I'm gonna slowly get down to like 20-30% win rate here. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I think I do have the rain though. My hand
Yeah.
is pretty stacked this game.
And you have so many cards. Yeah. You go in with Kaisa.
Yeah.
I think you stupefy. Oh, I think I raid the Sprite Mother to prevent you from going to 6. You
And
stupefy
that's
it,
fine. Yeah.
draw 2. But you come in with Darius anyway, so you still go to 6. And then you play the hopeful in the back. At this point, it's looking a little grim.
Yes, I am at 6 now. Yeah.
Because
It
right
is.
now I could
Yeah.
I think I Watcher Falling Star here to get rid of the
No, I think
hopeful.
you watch it just push over, right?
Oh,
I
you
think.
okay. So
I
you
think
wouldn't
you watch
even
it.
kill the hopeful in the back.
Maybe I would. He's at 6. Actually, yeah, you kind of have to. I do agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're at 6. I'm at 6. Yeah. I think you have to, right?
Yeah, because I was thinking
You're
if you have
right.
a Watcher in hand, like if that Hopeful lives, I'm done for next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think you're right. Yeah. Which sucks, but that is true.
Yeah. So I think I
So
just
what the trade?
yeah, you retreat the Darius when I Falling Star the Darius and the Hopeful.
Yep.
And then I send Student in and you blast it with a Hextech Ray. And I'm forced to send Hopeful instead. I send in
Mhm.
the Sentry over there. And I think this is a turn where you rain me back. So I have no
Yeah.
units basically.
Now, yeah, now it's just doomed, right? Yeah. I just like this game. I think I retreated twice on Dreaming Tree, and you retreated 0 on Dreaming Tree. So like I'm
Yeah.
already a card or 2 ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm just squeezing out value basically here. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Uh,
And
and
then
my
yeah,
Kaiser's content priced.
yeah. And my Kaisa, I think it conquer. It conquered like once,
I think
and then
it
it's been in my
conquered
hand.
once. I think.
Oh no, I don't even
Yeah.
think it conquered. I think I just played it in base and it got Falling Starred, and it's been stuck in my head.
Yes. Yes. It's been stuck. Yeah. You're
Actually,
right. Oh wow. Yeah. So like I just again I just recognized the game's going quite slow, and I thought, and I abandoned all philosophy that I preach, and I just went, I'm accelerating Kaiser every turn with my retreats and just getting
yeah,
value.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Just
basically what happened
outvalue
here.
me
Yeah,
here. Yep.
and out
And
value. Yep.
you Poro. I think back on my turn, I'm like, wow, Time Warp would be kind of nice.
Timer
However,
would have been quite nice. Yeah.
yeah. But I think I tried digging with
Mm-hmm.
Kaisa. I draw into a retreat.
Retreat.
I dig again with the cleave, and I draw into a
Yep.
hopeful. And then yeah, I think this game's pretty much over. You just go in on both
Oh,
sides.
you could have dug again there. To be fair,
Which one?
you could have dug. You could have dug there with retreat on the sentry at least.
Oh, on the
You got an extra
sentry.
draw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Like that's mm.
Is it really right to dig on the sentry here? Because the sentry
I
would have
think
drawn
like
me anyway, right?
I've got Darius.
Yeah.
So like I literally any removal spell to let my Poro conquer and any accelerate wins me the game. I think your only out is to kill the Poros. So I
Oh,
would have
okay.
dug so far to try and find a falling star.
Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
probably. Like I would have like retreated the Kaiser or the Sentry and then Hextech the Sentry to try and draw more. Like I would have been digging so far because I would have just said, yeah, it's a good game. Like I even if you even if I can't win this turn, like how do you win, right? Like I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
there's nothing. I have
Yeah,
no units, no cards.
exactly.
Yeah.
Then you only go to 7. But yeah, that was just a rough matchup. I drew pretty much perfectly, and I was going first. So like
Yeah.
that happens unfortunately as well.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay,
The
cool.
second game was where I think there was some more clear misplays.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
this one, we started off with Poro, Sprite Mother, and Darius. I think I get rid of the Stoop and the Darius here. Yeah.
Okay, let's make sure we keep Stoops in the mirror.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really strong. If you draw Falling Star, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're also amazing at like just trading 2 drops early on because it's a
Oh,
mirror, so
okay.
like it's too do a lot.
Yeah.
They let your sprite kill Kaiser or Hopeful. A lot of like just niche interactions. That Stupefy is just great. Like it's just gonna help you
Yeah.
in the mirror a lot more.
And it
It's why we play
cycles,
Orb,
right?
right?
It's just
Yeah, and it still cycles.
oh, yeah. I think I'm undervaluing how
Yeah.
good Stupefy is in the mirror, especially because Orb of Regret, I know it's good, but like
Yeah.
I don't think the same about Stupefy for some reason.
That makes
Just
sense, yeah. And it's also we're on Targons as well, so it's not as if we're paying the cost half the time. So
yeah.
yeah, definitely be keeping that.
Okay.
But yeah,
Mulligan mistake
see what we
over
get.
here. I
Yeah,
did
and
get some
there
good
comes
stuff.
the falling star we would have drew if we'd have just got rid of Darius, and we'd have been sat on Poro, Sprite Mother, Stupefy, Falling Star. We'd have had a crazy hand.
That would be crazy. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, but yeah, we lost that.
we start off
Okay,
with
Poro.
Poro. Oh, and I think
Yep.
you play student.
Okay. Oh my god, this hand. Yeah, we definitely made some misplays, I think, if we lose this game. Because this hand is
it's kind of nasty.
absolutely goated. It's kind of nasty, yeah. So
would you develop here? Like student and Noxus?
definitely, yep. And
Okay.
then I would conquer with my Poro because
Yep.
I have Hex Ray to hold up. Yep.
Okay, I
Yep,
think that's what
perfect
I
play.
do.
Nothing done wrong here.
Okay, you play Sprite on your turn. Send in the Sprite to the Poro. And I think I
I
let the
think I would.
Poro die,
Sorry.
right?
Yeah, I think that's the misplay from you.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I hexray this.
You
Um,
think you would always hexray
just
the
because
sprite?
we have a really fast hand. Like
Hmm.
this hand does not get value at any tag in this hand doesn't get value. We're not cycling, we're not cantripping, we
Yeah.
are just trying to win.
Yeah.
And we're on a reader's greatest and we're going first. So
Oh.
here, if I hexagrade this and like if you let me conquer this, it's not just killing your thing, but it's also giving me 2 Targons, which means I can hold a Void Seeker or another spell.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Whereas if you hexagrade the sprite now, and my student has to come in to conquer the Targons, and I go. Not only do I have to waste a spell uh, to get the student over the Portal, because she's obviously 2 to 2, right? So I would only be at 2 mana. I would have used a spell from my hand, so the likelihood of me having another one to use with Targons is pretty low. But even if I do, you just probably kill them both. You just falling style them both, and now you're way ahead, like we're stupidly ahead. Um, so yeah, definitely think I would here. Because like when we can recognize this game state's going very fast. I've just sprited on turn 2, right? Um, and there's tag on, so that the game's going super fast. So yeah, a bit of a misplay there, I think, on arenas. Like if we're gonna play arenas, we've got to consider the fact that we can play really fast because already got a whole point.
I see, I see. I think
So
I'm thinking why I
mhm.
decided to let it trade. I don't know if I like thought your student was at 3 and I was like, oh, if I
Right,
kill the
yeah,
sprite, you would just come in with the student and trade it for free anyway. But I think I completely forgot that you would have to burn at least another card and a spell
exactly, yeah,
to go over this Poro.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And then
So we don't do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad from my part now that we're looking back
Yeah,
at this.
just a little misplay there.
Yeah.
Um, one little misplay so far.
And then
Then
you
we draw
send the
that, and then I come
student
in.
to the other side. And I think I beam it. I don't know if this is right.
Let me think. I'm not against it, but I probably wouldn't have.
Because my
Would
Noxus
I
goes
have?
over, right? For free, technically?
Mm,
Unless you
yeah.
unless you cast
Uh,
2 spells. And then I
I
can't.
mean, I would probably beam it now. Yeah, yeah. I would beam this. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. We beam
most
that.
definitely.
Okay. And then now I'm in an awkward spot because I can't use my falling star for value, I guess.
Exactly. But we have the nuts still, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
we've got that falling star stupefy combo to really blow me out.
Yeah.
Um, so what would I do here?
I feel like I develop
Hmm.
maybe, or do I think I tried
Yeah.
sending in the hopeful to the sprite because I could potentially go over it. I don't know.
Let me think. Yeah, I mean, I would. The thing is, we just lose to stupefy, right? But we have
Yeah.
our own stupefy.
Yeah. I think that's what happens. I think you
Yeah,
stupefy me and I stupefy you back.
I'm definitely probably just doing that. Yeah,
Yeah. Because
100%.
I think
I'm definitely just
we're playing
jamming.
fast, so we need to go to 4 points here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I would definitely jam this hopeful straight into that sprite and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah. I think what do? I think I send the Raven Bloom first to test the waters if you have like a Void Seeker
Makes sense.
or a whatever. Just to
Yep.
get the point.
Yeah. So this was like, yeah, I play the spell here and I play it because I didn't expect you to put your hopeful into the sprite, right? So here I had Void Seeker and I was like, well, if I just don't play the Hextech here, I tap out and give him a point. I don't think that's really playable. So I basically have to play one of my spells here because, yeah, and I kill the student, but then you really unexpectedly move the hopeful in
Yeah.
to the sprite.
Yeah, because I think at this point I'm like, okay, there's no threat of Void Seeker. I should be able to go over the
Yeah.
sprite. Unless you like
Yep.
Hextech Ray me
That's the correct
again.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was like a misplay for me because I didn't consider the fact that I was basically giving away my like ability to play the hand. So
Hmm.
because obviously I'm not going to hex ray twice here. So
Yeah.
yep.
So I think
Yeah,
we
shoot.
trade Stupefies here. And then I think I play the Sprite Mother because I just want to get to that 4 points. And it also denies your sprite
Right.
a free your mother a free conquer, I guess.
I wonder if I would Kaiser accelerate here.
Kaisa accelerate. Tap out.
Yeah, because we're just so short on cards.
Yeah, that is true. And then I
And
get
there's
full
really not
value.
much I can do to get over it. I have to Void Secret, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe it is Kaisa accelerate. Because like they both deramp me by 1. But
Yeah.
one cycles itself.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I think I would. Like one of the cycles itself, and also like, what can I do? What we think about is what can I do? I'm on 6 mana, so I can't Falling Star Stupefy without killing the sprite, unless I have double Stupefy, but there's just no way. I can Void Seeker one, and then I have to, and then let's say that means I go to 3 mana. I don't really know how I deal with the other 4. Like maybe I have to do some other weird shit. So like, yeah, there's just really limited ways for me to go over 2 falls right now. So I probably would. I probably would.
Yeah. Because now I basically wasted a rune at
Yeah,
this
yeah,
point.
that's what it's about, right? Yeah, you just floated a rune. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I can't use that. Like I think I could stand 2, but like I can't even Sky Splitter here because nothing is big enough.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah. So I definitely would have. This is one of the few cases again because the game's going so fast that I would just jam the Kaiser in. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
And we can't be rained. So here I Void Seeker. If I play your, oh no, I play Yordle plus Jewel. Yeah.
Yeah, Yordle plus Duel goes over. So I guess if I did jam the Kai'Sa over, you would still Void Seeker into Dangerous Duel. I think that would be the play from your side, right?
Yep. Actually, did I have Void Seeker? I'm
Oh,
assuming. Yeah, I did have Void Seeker. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did have Void Seeker. Yeah. So that would be my play. Yeah, I would jam the Void Seeker into the Dangerous Duel and kill both units,
yeah.
and then you would have to Falling Star and then play Sprite. So it wouldn't be in the best spot, but we'd have an extra card. But I think we're okay now in this spot.
Yeah.
We're still okay.
Then I
So
think
like,
I'm forced to Falling Star next turn anyway. So,
yeah.
but I don't
Yep.
get as much value because I only kill your Yordle
Right.
is still alive. Or yeah,
Yeah.
I think so, right?
I am definitely probably Falling Star and accelerating Kaiser here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just very little plays for me to be able to do. Yeah.
So I accelerate.
Yep. Okay. Nice. We accelerate the Kaiser. Yeah.
Yeah. I draw into this thing.
Array. Okay.
Huh. Okay.
Now we have Falling Star.
I guess you would you use the Falling Star or just the Hextech Ray here?
No, I definitely use the Falling Star because we get the Hextech Ray from Targons anyway, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's true.
yeah, definitely just jamming. Yeah, definitely just jamming.
I think I was debating on moving it to the other side. This is that part where I
Yeah.
forgot I drew into the Hextech Array.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I do the Falling Star, and we kill the Sprite Mother and the Dangerous. I move my Sprite Mother in for 6, and then I float 2 for the Hextech Ray. And then on your turn, you hit me with the Void Seeker. Nothing to do there. Then you have to go over my Sprite, and you use Darius. And I think
that is enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't protect it.
Get him rough now. Yeah.
Yeah, no units.
Yep.
Oh, I top deck the Mega Mech here.
Yeah, you top deck the Mega Mech to survive.
Yeah.
So now the problem is as well, like we've got to a point in the game where we have played really fast, played Arena's Greatest, played Tempo, but then we've teched in cards that are really slow, like Sky Splitter Warmech.
Yeah.
And we're drawing them, and we can't go quick anymore. If these cards were like another Watcher, another Darius, Legion Rearguard, even Draven, I think you'd be in a bit of a better spot.
Okay. Okay. I guess in this case, if I had another Watcher in hand, like this Mega Mech would be like a decent spot because I could.
Yeah, if this was a Watcher, right, you'd be in a great spot, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's say this Mega Mech was a Watcher. Would you play it here? Like Watcher and then Hextech Ray, the Darius maybe?
I'd probably accelerate the Watcher onto the Darius, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then hold up the Hex Ray. If I Watcher you back, there's a good chance you just kill it.
Yeah,
with Hex Ray Watcher, right?
Yeah. And you could defend it with Hex Rays and what is it?
Yeah.
Sky Splitter, yeah.
And then we just pray that we get good cards, yeah. And then it also opens us up if we draw another Accelerate, then every Accelerate we do, we can try and conquer and draw a card, right? Once you get to 7, so.
And then like on your turn, you would at most you could accelerate a Watcher and play 1 spell. But if I had Hex Ray and Sky Splitter, I could defend against that Watcher. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doomed, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
No. Because I think I am holding Watcher here.
Yeah. You send in Kai'Sa.
Here I finally play my Kai'Sa.
Yeah. You got a 6.
But here we're also seeing the strength of Dangerous Duo, right? Dangerous Duo really helped this matchup because it just put a 3 body on whilst generating a cleave, which was quite big.
Yeah. Do you run Dangerous Duel when you're going second, or
Yeah,
always second?
second. Yeah, I think actually I think I just jam one in when I'm going first as well after game two.
Oh,
I'm not sure, but definitely going second. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I've seen the tech before, but it's like I'm not really sure like
Mhm.
how it's used, other than
Yeah,
just
yeah.
getting cleave.
Use exactly. All right. Yeah, you just jam that shit like turn 3, 4, and it's just like a mini sprite mother, right? For a unit. All right. Um, what's But to be fair, I think you got really unlucky here. I think yeah, like look, I just do a miracle hold and you don't draw anything. It's just complete luck based, and I came out on top. I think you could have won the game here, which is crazy considering uh the state of the game for the last 2 turns when you like draw wall mech and shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
it was way closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yep, yep. And
So yeah, and
this
he
one is a
conquer.
wrap, right? I mean, I just go in, and then you rain me.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
I have to play all my units here, right? On the right side.
What can you do otherwise? What can I do if I? Yeah, there's nothing else you can do, right? Yeah, you have to play on Watcher. Yeah,
Yeah.
Watcher wins otherwise. And I think I did have the Watcher. Yeah, I do the Watcher here, so had to be
Mm-mm.
the Watcher.
Yeah, but you didn't even need the watcher. You said all you had to do was rain and
Yeah.
get it
Right.
away.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you don't stack, then you lose the Watcher, right?
Yeah.
And then you kill the Poro, and then you draw Hopeful, right?
Yeah, I draw
Yeah.
I
You
draw
just
hopeful, and then there's some more 2 drops on the way, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just needed to not see these cards and draw an Accelerator,
yeah,
uh,
that
or
makes
something like
sense.
that. Yeah. All right, let's go game 3, which you did
Okay.
win.
Yeah. I
So
think for game 3 I sided in my Void Seekers, and I think
okay.
that's mainly the difference. And yeah, so I start off with Rain, Sentry, Darius, Falling Star. I think I get rid of the Darius and the Rain here. Um,
Yep. I think you should keep Rain on Reaver's Roll games where nothing
mm,
dies, in my opinion. But we'll
yeah,
see how it plays out because it doesn't always play out like that, and I'm still not sure on it.
yeah,
Especially when you've got Falling Star. That's
yeah. I,
quite a
I
good one,
I
yeah.
actually used to keep Rain all the time when there's Reavers, but then
Hmm.
I was thinking I have 2 Rains anyway. Maybe I don't need the first Rain, so
Oh, do you want to? Okay.
yeah, I run the
Yeah,
two,
that's
so
fine.
that's why. So like I can
Yep.
afford throwing one away, I guess.
Right, yeah, I definitely agree, yeah, if you've got 2 of them.
Yeah. So we got Sentry and then
Okay.
Falling Star. I draw into a bunch of top end,
The
but
goddamn Mega Mech.
it's showing up a lot often, more often than I expected.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
and
Nice
I,
hand so far.
yeah, and I think I just play the Poro here. Or do I play
Yeah.
Poro? I think I do. Yeah, I do play the
Yeah.
Poro. Poro's
You should
just
definitely be Poro here.
so sneaky, and I could like Falling Star
Yeah.
your guy if it goes into Reavers too, and if you play
Yeah.
another 2 drop. So I think
Yep.
you go into Reavers with your rear guard, and then you play 4 for I think Sprite Mother again. So game's going
Yeah, it just
pretty
jumps, right?
fast here. Um,
Yep.
and then you stand up 2, and then on my turn, I think yeah, I was thinking okay, well if I can get rid of this is a almost ideal Falling Star spot because I can push my Poro into
Hmm.
Reavers afterwards, and then develop another 2 drop, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what I
I
do.
think this is one of the best falling star spots you can get in the game right now. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
lock me out, which is what I didn't want to see. But I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, my hand
And
was not prepared for this.
yeah, I just assumed you didn't really have any other like 2 drops, so you had to play the Sprite Mother.
Yep, exactly.
And then yeah, I go in with Poro, I go to 1, and then I leave 1 up for nothing. And then would you actually consider going into Targons with Poro here so I can leave up 3 for Void Seeker?
Targons with Poro. How do you do that with a sprite though? Or do
Oh,
you want
that's
to
true. That's
not
true. Yeah,
with a
I
sprite,
forgot about the
right?
Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because
you're good.
it disappeared. It disappeared.
Oh yeah, yeah. After, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
So
then
yeah, now you know I've got to retreat, right?
yep,
Just
yep,
through the reps we've done, I slammed Sprite because I went to hold Kaiser because I had to retreat. Yeah.
yep, yep. And then I think back to my turn. I think I just Mega Mech here, right? I Mega Mech. I bring the Poro back, and then I no, I don't Mega Mech. Huh.
Yeah, this is definitely the turn we should be Mega Meching. If we're ever gonna Mega Mech, it's right here. You were scared of rain. That's why. I remember. You were scared of me reaching a 7 on the rain, but we have to like this is one of the things again I said the other day where if we're playing around cards, we have to know we can play around them in the future. And I don't think you can play around it in the future. I think if I rain this mech now, I think you're just happy. You know, you get the hopeful Kaiser and you don't have to worry about rain again. Uh, and I don't get to develop anything. If I rain, I develop nothing, right?
That's
And
true.
then you
That's
Void Seeker
true.
the Kaiser.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that is the play. Because I think another, I may have also been like, oh, if I don't mech here, I could play Hopeful and then leave up 3 for Void Seeker, which forces you to retreat. But is
Yeah,
that even that good?
yeah. I think this is like one of the like how would I put it? The great spots where Mega Mech can be played. There's very
Yeah.
rare spots where I think Mega Mech's good, and this is definitely one of them. Yeah.
Because it's on curve, right? Yeah. It's like,
Yeah. And if
yeah.
I even if I rain, I'm hitting a Poro and a Sentry. If I do that, I go to 4 runes. There's no way. I don't think I can do it, to be honest. I just have to let the Poro live.
Yeah.
Um.
Damn. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah. Gotta remind myself. Mega Mech is for on curve. If I can play it, then
yeah,
don't worry about anything else.
yeah. Don't worry. If you're not being pressured, then just stand that bad boy. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Um.
So yeah, I think I leave up the 3 and you go in with Kaisa. I Void Seeker it. Let me see. Yeah, you go in with Kaisa. I hit it with a Void Seeker. And then I
Mhm.
draw into. I think your Kaisa actually just dies here, so you don't have retreat.
Yeah, I didn't have retreat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the misplay for me this game. Was I played the sprite without the I should have just played Kaiser and base and then followed up with the sprite next turn. It was a bit of a misplay. I was playing wait as I was I was playing really fast because I had the Draven and I just didn't manage to get on the board anyway. He just kept wiping me out with the like you do double Void Seeker, which as I always say, if a Kaiser plays really fast and plays tempo and you draw the removal, you're gonna win, right? If you have
Yeah.
Hextech with double Void Seeker, which is exactly what happens this game.
Yeah, you just
And
flip the
Falling
tempo
Star.
back on your side. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so
Uh,
so you develop here, and I think here it's like, okay, now I if I don't play the mech, I'm just wasting infinite runes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's like if we didn't play the Mega Mech last turn because we're playing on Rain, if we play the Mega Mech here, we're in the exact same spot against Rain.
Yeah.
But I've actually improved because I've developed. So like, yeah, we definitely should have. Which doesn't just come from like not how to play Mega Mech. It just comes from saying if he has Rain, he plays it now. If I play Mega Mech, okay, can I then still play around the Rain next turn? Like I said the other day, and no, you can't. So okay, we just play into it then. We don't want to play around cards we can't avoid anyway.
Yeah, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. So I think I send the sentry in over here, get the Targons, go to
Yeah.
4. I send the Portal instead of the Hopeful, because I guess Hopeful is a bit safer in base. You can't get like Void Seeker or
Yep.
something.
Yep, definitely agree. I would have probably Void Seeker this if I had the power of not the power. I'd have Void Seeker the hopeful if that. I think I did have Void Seeker here.
Okay, okay, yeah. 'Cause I was
And
like
it's so
3
desperate
runes
that I
up.
probably should have.
Like Void
Yeah,
Seekering the Poro here?
yeah. All the set, even the Sentry. I definitely think I was desperate enough this game that I had to just spend the mana. Yeah, another
Uh,
misplay for me where I'm really not recognizing the state of the game.
yeah.
Um,
Because
so
like if you don't, it's like you wasted the 3 mana this turn.
I'm just wasting too much mana, right? Yeah, exactly. And I'm so far behind. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So I play the mech, and then lucky for me, I get to stand up 2 more, which I can play like all the spells if I really
All
wanted
the
to.
spells. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think you send the hopeful to the right side. I can simply pull back and hit it with a void seeker, I think. Oh yeah, I do try to
Yeah.
void seeker it. And then do you have any
I think I'm just
response?
doomed here.
Yeah. Because I just have too many units, right? You need to rain, but rain doesn't even let you build anything.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah,
stoop. I think
you're
I'm just looking for a
fishing.
treat or anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't come. Uh,
Then
student. I think that's just game. I think I just tap out and just say, okay, good game. Yeah, I hit the
yeah.
falling star.
Yeah, because at this point I have lethal with the warp here and the mega mech.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Yeah, this was a
that's
really nice tactic right here to recognize. You should always just by looking at the time up, like, okay, well if this century lives, I win, and that's all you need
yeah,
to know,
yeah.
right? Like it's
Yeah.
just good game. Yeah. Uh, and then if my opponent has anything, so yeah, that was well played on this one. And again, like yeah, there we go. Like obviously, if two people play perfect, then the one who draws better wins. But here, you played pretty well and you played everything accurately, and I misplayed two state of the games with the Void Seeker and the Sprite Mother turn 2 without really recognizing the situation I was in against Falling Star, and then
Yeah.
I just lost the game because of it, just because it was a turn 2-3 play. Like I'm not like infallible, right? I make the same mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I made them this game and lost because of it. I think I lost turn 2 onwards. The minute I Sprite Mothered into your Falling Star, I think the game was almost
Mm.
over for me.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then it just got worse as
curious.
I made smaller mistakes.
Yeah. So over here, you're saying
Mhm.
that you should probably not Sprite Mother. I assume you didn't have any other 2 drops, right
Right.
here?
Right. No, yeah. I had Draven, Time Warp, Sprite Mother, Void Seeker, and Stupefy.
Oh.
So I had a decent hand, and I think I just should have opened Kaiser and then said, if you have Stupefy Falling Star, then whatever. I don't care. If you have just the Falling Star, I'm not too unhappy. That's what I should have done. And I didn't. And it just made it significantly worse for no reason. I was just so focused on you not having Falling Star that when you had it, I was like, oh, wow, okay. That's game.
Yeah.
Um, but then if I'm focused on that anyway, if I'm really focused on you not having Falling Star, then I should probably be just playing Kaiser, right? So yeah, there was just no reason not to. It's just a complete misplay on the read. And then I made it worse by not Void Seekering on a future turn. Because you couldn't have won if I Void Seeked on that turn when you
No, I
pushed.
would be
You wouldn't have won
down
with
like
time.
yeah, I would have
Yeah.
one unit in base that like because I had one unit in base as a backup, but if you Void Seeker, I would
Yeah.
put both of them on the battlefields.
Yeah, I could have killed the other one, right? And you'd have just had Wallmech left. And the game could have at least went on a little bit longer, but that's not what happened. So yeah, it was just continuous misplays there on reading the state of the game, thinking that one thing, and there was no way I could lose from that spot when you had. I didn't really think you had time warp, and then yeah, just playing too slow when the game was going quite fast. Um, Let me get this up as well. But yeah, definitely. So obviously, hand reading was less of a thing this game because we were just churning out cards, and I didn't want to full focus on it. I think you started to read game state a lot better, especially in this third game. Even in the first game, I think you played really well. I think you just got outdrawn, unfortunately. And I'm gonna bring up this PowerPoint now as well. It's a little
Okay, yeah.
free slider.
Okay, so you see the screen? Yep.
I do see
We've
it.
got,
All right.
this one, I really like this one because it really just gels home how much information we can get, not only from bad players, but from information if it's present on the field. So we are the play on the portal. Our opponent plays a 2-drop. They've got a 2-drop. Okay, whatever. Okay. Now we go to. I mean, this. To be honest, this alone, you could argue this should be a portal if he has one. So you could say he's got no portal in hand. You could say he's not got. The chance of having another 2-drop is even lower. But it's neither here nor there. So we're gonna go here. This is what our opponent does. So it's still his turn. He's moved to Candlelit. What information do you think you can learn from this?
If they go to Candlelit and not targets, that means they probably don't have any spells they want to use on the next turn.
Yep.
So no Hextech Ray, no Stupefy, maybe no Retreat. I'm thinking.
Right.
They probably have a pretty bad hand because they're trying to get some good cards by looking through the or doing the recycle. I think that's probably all I can get out of that.
Yep, good. Like I said, when we hand read, I don't want people to like look into it too deeply than it should because then they'll make mistakes by over reading. We just read what we can. Oh, that's the wrong slide. We'll go after. Hold on. Oh, now it's going through all the slides. I'm going too fast for you to see. All right, what's that? Presentation noob here, Jesus. Right. So yeah, sorry. Back to this one. Then they tap out with 4 runes. No, sorry. Then they pass with 4 runes tapped ready. They don't play anything. They just pass turn.
Yeah.
What do you think's in their hand?
They definitely don't have any 2-drops because they would have played those. They probably have a lot of top end, maybe like Darius, Watcher, Time Warp, Rain. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I know they don't. We know they don't have Retreat because if they did, they would send it to Targans and then play Kaisa. And then if you
good, that's one good read.
Yeah, if they like I know they don't want to play Kaisa because they probably don't want to get it falling starred. So that means they're really valuing Kaisa here. So there's something with their hand that means they need to save Kaisa for later, and wasting 4 runes is potentially worth it to save the Kaisa. So I guess their hand is like probably bricked. I guess like probably just nothing playable in the early. All like maybe all spells. I think because like if you leave up 4 runes, you better be able... But the thing is, like, I guess they have, like, they only really want to play one spell this turn that uses power. So the reason they didn't go into Targans is because if they just leave up the 4 runes, they can still use whatever spells they have. So probably they have, like, Void Seeker, I'm guessing. But I can't really think of anything else.
Yep. Nope, yep. Yeah, I think you read that well. So knowing that information, I just want you to try and guess what you think the 5 cards are in hand. Just
5 cards.
What do you put them on?
Yep. Okay, I think at least one of them is very likely Void Seeker.
Yep.
One of them could be Darius or Watcher, or maybe 2 of them could be Darius Watcher. One of them could...
Endgame card.
Yeah, and another could be like an endgame spell, like Time Warp or Rain.
Okay.
And then maybe like another one could be like a Cleave or something. I don't know. Maybe they have Cleave on this.
Okay. So this is what the hand is. And you are pretty close. We've got a Darius, like you said.
Yeah.
We've got a Cathing Rain, like you said. We've got a Void Seeker, like you said. We had some mini spells because, you know, like obviously if a player pushes his 2-drop up, especially a student, like you could have just passed. He's backing it up by saying, I can protect this at least to some degree.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So now some bad players might not. Bad players might just jam their 2-drop, not realizing that trading a unit for a point in his matchup isn't the best because it's tempo. So you want to have control. Like you want to be able to have base and stuff. Otherwise, you lose the game. So like but we pretty actually got it. Some people have guessed, you know, the full hand just bid that student play, and you came close. You just like one spell off. So yeah, just like that. That's like completely to reiterate that like. All this opponent has done is played a 2-drop and moved it to Candlelit, and already we know his entire hand, right?
Yeah.
We could pretty much know his entire hand here. It's a high-end unit, high-end spell, mid-range spell, and then maybe a spell to protect it. No retreat.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And like to me that's crazy because if you can do this turn 2 for the next 3 turns, you know every card in their hand, right?
Yeah.
Which is great. Like you've basically just won the game. You basically just said, "Show me your hand."
Basically.
And they've done absolutely nothing, right?
Free sabotage without the
free sabotage, right? Yeah. Without this card, and they've done absolutely nothing. And then turns on, you can just. Although I would personally say if they've tapped out here with this, I would say I've pretty much confirmed them on what they have. Like I know what they have in hand. But then obviously when you push the power in, you just continually test what they've got in hand, right? So like it's just that is like a true extent of how overpowered it can be when you read the hand properly. And then from now on, not only do you know that hand, but you know that if they draw a 2-drop, well, they've just drew a 2-drop. If they draw a 4-drop, they've just drawn a 4-drop. And you just know every card that comes into their hands that they're going to play. And if they don't play it, if they don't play the card they draw, then you know they've not drawn a 2 or a 4-drop, right? So the hand reading just gets worse and worse for them. Like you just nail down their hand every turn. So here. Let me think. What was this one? Jesus Christ, I'm losing track of them. So our opponent doesn't play a 2-drop, so we know they don't have a 2-drop, right? That's pretty basic. Yep. Then they just slam Kaiser on 4. What do we know they don't have in their hand? Well, let's go through their hand here.
They definitely didn't just draw another 2-drop. So because they could playing the 2-drop, I would say is arguably safer than Kaiser no runes up. So they probably drew another maybe like a maybe like a top end card, top end like Darius Watcher or big spell, or they could. I'm not sure because we didn't play anything turn 2 either, right? It looks
like. No, this is just me cheating. I just quickly grabbed the swapped.
Oh, okay. So don't worry about our side.
Sorry. We didn't play anything turn 1 here. Sorry. Yeah, we didn't play anything turn 1. We didn't have a 2 or 3-drop. Yeah, this is us opening our hand. I didn't completely cheat, just get a useless hand. Yeah, this is us skipping turn 1 and then we open up into 2. It's our turn now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the fact that they played Kaisa probably, I mean, it could tell me that they drew another Kaisa. Like I know some Kaisa decks run 2 Kaisa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had another student who said that, and I love that. Yeah, I like that. Good.
Yeah.
Really creative thinking. I like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking they could have drawn another Kaisa. So they're like, okay, whatever. If this gets falling start, I have another one. They might have a pretty. I'm trying to think, because they didn't draw any units. Their hand is full of spells. We didn't have any.
Good.
We had nothing for them to interact with, so I guess we can't really tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is exactly. So like this is why I'm not showing the hand size or anything, because I don't want you to guess their cards in this hand. But in poker, it's called eliminating the range. We need to eliminate the bottom of their range. We never start from the top. We never start in poker and therefore in Riftbound. We never start by guessing what they have before we started eliminating what they don't have, right? Because then it's just Uno. We just get playing guessing games. We have to know what they definitely don't have. So we know they don't have a retreat, probably, right? We know they don't have a 2-drop. They don't have a 3-drop. They don't have a 4-drop, because I think they just play hopeful here instead of Kaiser. If their hand was that bricked. So no 4-drop, no 2-drop, no 3-drop, no and no retreat. So we can instantly say, okay, I might not know what the hand is definitely, but they're playing really. What we can identify is that they're playing really slow, which means they have a very late game value hand, right? And while we can't hand read, we can instantly on turn 2 identify the way the flow of the game and the game state is going to go, and it's going. If he has demand on how it goes, it's going to go slow, it's going to go control-y, it's going to go value, right? And that's great because we have a great hand for that. So we've got all the spells. We've got the Heim, we've got the Warm Neck, we've got the Rain, we've got the cantrip with Void Seeker, Stupefy, and our own Kaiser's going to live because we still have it here, and this Kaiser's going to get yeeted. So yeah, so we eliminate half the deck of their range, especially half the deck, 3 retreats. This isn't on Dreaming Tree. So 2 retreats, 3 hopefuls, 8 2-drops. Yeah, it's about 20 cards of their deck they don't have in their hand, which is good. We can eliminate that and then find out the game state. Yep. So now we're going to go a different one. We are going to play Kaiser, and our Kaiser is immediately going to get Falling Star.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Yep. And our opponent is going to play a hopeful.
Okay.
Now, what do we think they don't have in hand? Because they've also skipped their 2-drop.
Okay,
right?
so they skipped their 2-drop. So
yep.
If they played the hopeful, I mean, they could have top decked the 2-drop, but the hopeful is just really good to drop on this a turn where you don't have anything. So I wouldn't rule out them not having any 2-drops, but given that obviously it's not super likely they'll have one, I think they definitely have other spells. They use the Falling Star on a Kaisa because I guess it's always kind of good to just Falling Star a Kaisa when they're tapped out. They have nothing else.
Yep, I can see that.
So let's see. After the Falling Star, they have 3 runes up. So I feel like if they had a Yordle, they would play the Yordle maybe just to get full value of the runes.
Good.
So no Yordle.
Yep. So we know they have probably no 2-drop, right? Maybe no 2-drop. Probably no 3-drop, no Yordle, no Dangerous Duo, nothing like that. But they would fill their curve with. I would say I would argue there might be no retreat here because I do think that if they had a retreat, they would just play Kaiser and hold up their own retreat. Kaiser versus Kaiser. We have the retreat. They're representing they don't. We are representing we do. So we're in a stronger spot anyway because we can't be Falling Star. So we can also probably say they don't have a Stupefy because of how strong Stupefy plus Falling Star is. What a really important thing is they could still. So I had one person say, "Oh, they don't have Void Seeker because they're just Void Seeker the Kaiser," and I said, "Well, no, because if they don't have a 2-drop and they have Hopeful, they're stuck on 5 mana and they're gonna have to float 5 mana to be able to hold up that Void Seeker, right?" So yeah, just don't get too stuck on it. But I don't know how to go back this slide. Yeah, so I'm gonna cheat here. Okay. And this was that player's hand, right?
Okay. Let's see. So they have.
Oh, sorry, not this one. I'm going to cheat. Let me go back. I'm cheating again.
Okay,
I wish this was later.
Okay, my goldfish memory makes me forget. Okay.
So here we go. It was the one from before, right?
Oh. So, okay.
So they did have the Stupefy. So it's just a misplay. It's just a misplay from them. I don't think they should do this. They did have the Void Seeker, but the Void Seeker's bricked.
Yeah.
So I just want to say how each player here is playing really weirdly. One is and one player isn't so the Kaiser player is playing fine. He has end game value. He's playing as Kaiser because he has literally nothing else to play, right? It's an empty board from the other guy from the slide after. So he's definitely going to play Kaiser. And then he has this nice end game hand. Our opponent here, if it had just played Kaiser, he would have probably been in a really nice spot. Or if it had just held in this worst case he could have actually held up Void Seeker, because when he plays Falling Star here, he's putting himself off the wall mech, right?
Yeah. He
He
can't
goes back
curve
forward.
into it. No, not at all.
Yeah. So this Kaiser player who's just falling star, this Kaiser, is just completely choked and not read the situation properly. The game's going slow, really, really slow.
Yeah.
Both players have high value hands, as we've already established when we hand read this Kaiser and said, oh, well, he's got no 2-drop, no 3-drop, no 4-drop. He's got no retreat, so he's just got a lot of end game brick cards. And we identified that properly. And then this player went and just jammed the falling star, devalued himself in a game that was never going quick, right?
Yeah, because we're both getting to late game here. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we falling star, and then now what do? We falling star, we kill the Kaiser, but what do we do now? Now next turn this player has to just play Kaiser hopeful anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Or Kaiser.
Would you play the hopeful here for 4 runes?
Yeah, probably. I think there's a consideration to just jam hopeful.
Yeah.
I think there's a consideration to just jam Kaiser, and I think there's a consideration just to jam the Void Seeker, right? And just say, whatever, I don't care. I'm just going to hold up my mana because the game is going really, really slow.
Yeah.
And if I actually think the better play here might be to just not play anything, play the Void Seeker, and then just curve straight into Warmech, right?
Yeah. So if you don't play anything, and the other Kaiser player, can they develop right now? I guess they could potentially, right? Because
they could, but if they develop too much, they develop straight into a rain, right?
Yeah.
And that is mega value for us. That is so insane value because the Kaiser hasn't drawn yet, and whatever they develop isn't going to be a 2 or 4 drop because they don't have any. Otherwise, they would have played it.
It's going to be a big buy, like Darius.
Yeah, like Darius, right? Yeah. So here is a great example where this Kaiser could have just recognized the game state and just chilled out a little bit, just stop choking, right?
Yeah.
And then we see here, like we see their hand, like what could they have developed? Nothing. They could have played a Darius, the base. That's about it. We already recognized they probably didn't have a retreat.
Yeah.
So just 2 players not really reading the hand properly, but this player is reading the hand correctly and just jamming his Kaiser because he recognizes the game's going really slow anyway. And that he needs to do something because his hand has. So like this is another thing is how do I put this? Because he's going first, the proactivity is sort of on him. This was a thing in Hearthstone where control decks hated going first because all of their cards were proactive, and it was on them to be reactive. All their cards are reactive, and it was on them to be proactive because they were going first, right? So now all his cards are reactive, and he's stuck in a situation where he's the one playing units first. So he's in a really bad situation. Like here, what does he even do? He would have to just play Kaiser. Yeah, he has to just curve into Darius, to be honest. There's no other play. He just curves into Darius. And if we had just chilled out, we could avoid Seeker to Kaiser and then fallen start his Darius in base if he did that. We'd have just won the game. But he didn't read the hand properly, and therefore he didn't read the game state properly, and it choked, and he lost the game in this case. So that's just a little view. I was going to do a lot more there. But definitely this first one with the student moving is really huge because it's just a turn 2 play where nothing's played and you've just analyzed the whole hand and they don't even know you've done it. I'm gonna quickly swap. Do you have any questions though about that like?
No, that was a fun exercise. I think I think just based on how people move on battlefields and what they play, is a great indicator. Or I need to start thinking about that. Like maybe not too much as you said, but just try to pick up on those little small cues.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I was like, if I had more slides, I was gonna basically DIY it, like tell you to do it yourself, tell me everything. But obviously I didn't have time. But let's do now we can swap over to some hand mulligans.
Okay.
If you want to stream your mulligan, or I'll tell you what turn you're on, tell you what matchup you're against.
Yeah. Should I put these back in the deck?
Yep. We'll go full shuffle. Actually, do you want to go game 1?
Yeah.
We'll go game. I guess it doesn't matter.
Game 1 is double drain tree, right?
Right?
Yeah. Should I do the mulligan? Just shuffled.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Hopeful, retreat, Darius, and Rain. I think
Okay.
this one
One,
seems
one,
pretty
three.
easy. I feel like it's just get rid of the rain and the Darius here.
Yep. Yep. I think if you had a 2-drop here, you could have kept the rain because it's Dreaming Tree and there's going to be a lot of card draw, a lot of value, a lot of units on the board. And it just wipes out all that value they get from tree. But there was no 2-drop, so we need to dig for it. So yeah, that's correct.
All right. Darius. Oof. I don't like seeing Darius in the Kaisamir.
Yeah, the Darius is... Nope, neither do I.
It's definitely get rid of Darius, but I'm wondering if I even keep, like, the other thing is I definitely keep Falling Star and Patiporo. But Seeker,
Yep.
it's like it's okay. It's decent. Right?
Yeah, I would hold Void Seeker. Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Let's make sure we value these control cards correctly in the mirror. As I said, if you turn into a control deck in Kaiser, you usually win the game. So we are absolutely fine. If the deck presents us with an entire hand that controls, we're fine with it. We're happy in the mirror. We're like, okay, yeah, great. That's fantastic.
Yeah, because I like, obviously at the end of the game, it's like whoever has more spells just wins out.
Exactly. It is truly. It is. Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Okay. Hextech Ray. I love seeing that.
Darius again.
Another Darius. Okay.
Oh.
I think it's just get rid of Darius here, no?
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. If we're going first, definitely.
If I'm going second, I could still like play Sentry, hold up the Ray, and then turn 2, I can still play Hopeful with potentially something else, right?
True. Yeah, I think I'd still keep the Hopeful. It's a bit more riskier curve, but Hopeful's just that good that I don't think I would get rid of it, especially with Sentry. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Whenever there's a Darius in the mulligan, it's too easy.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You're getting the easy ones here. Okay.
Okay. Orb. I love Orb.
Oh, we're getting spicier now. Okay.
Oh, I don't have a 2-drop. So Watcher's gotta go, I feel. Stupefy. I think as you mentioned, Stupefy I should value a bit more, even more so on Dreaming Tree, because it's a double draw. Sprite Mother, let's see, if I'm going first, I need the 2-drop, so I think the Sprite Mother might not be worth keeping. If I'm going second, I still would like a drop, right? Or a spell.
So, yep, correct. I think getting rid of Sprite is really good on battlefields where there's no value, right? When Sprite gets 2 for 1, it's great because it gets value. But on Dreaming Tree, there's so many cards drawn that not the best early game. It's not really going to get any value because there's going to be so many cards anyway. So yeah, definitely the Sprite Watcher then. Yep. All right, we'll do 2 more going first, and then we'll swap it up and go second.
Okay. So going first, Watcher, Cleave, Ravenbloom, and Poro. Okay. This one's a little tricky. I think Watcher is too greedy to keep around. And then Cleave is quite nice. Like, Cleave onto Student goes to 6. And it also cycles itself. So let's say if I keep Cleave, my turn 1 would be, I think it could be Student actually, right? Because now I could Cleave the Student and potentially but the issue is I'm going first. So I'm always cleaving into an empty battlefield here. So so Poro like is just so good in the mirror. I feel like it's probably Poro. I could still keep the Student just because turn 2, like I don't have to play Kai, so I could play Student plus and then leave some up. Cleave, I don't think I need it as much, simply because I don't need to go over any of my opponent's units until like later on. Maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe these two, get rid of these 2?
Yep, we'll do 1 more. That's correct, yeah. The fact that you're going first makes it redundant. Yeah. The Poro plus Student makes Falling Star awkward, but also baits them into Falling Starring because he's got 2 2-drops. And we're on tree, so shitting out our hand, we still find more value again anyway.
Makes sense. Okay. So now, I feel like this one should be easy, right? It's just goodbye Rain. Keep these 2?
I think, I would keep Rain. I think
you keep Rain.
Okay. We have such a good early game that the only way we start to risk falling behind is if they get a lot of Dreaming Tree value and we can't stop it, and they just out-tempo us with that value, and Range is going to say no. Range is going to wipe out any value they do. I don't think this game, this hand, I don't think we have any problems reaching 7 mana, and then dumping Rain on the board. I think this is a great hand, and like let's draw 2 now and see what we would draw the next 2 turns and see where we'd be at.
Yeah, because like I always have turn 1, I always have turn 2.
Right.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
look at that. Would
That's
have been
good.
absolutely juiced. We would have had the 2-drop. We would have just been able to open Kaiser. Then we'd be able to do like Stupefy on our units when they conquer to draw more, and then we'd have Hopeful. Like, yeah, would have been absolutely juiced this game. We're just missing the retreat. That's literally all. So like when we mulligan, we also have to think not just is this card bad, but what are we looking for that's better, right?
Yeah.
Because if the answer is not much, then we probably shouldn't mulligan it.
Because my hand is already pretty solid, I guess. Because
Yeah, like
what is better than rain here?
For,
I guess
yeah,
falling
what
star.
are we just looking for then?
Falling star would be better
Yep.
than rain, right? In
Yeah,
this
that's
case.
literally it. So falling star and maybe a retreat, probably a retreat. So that's 2 cards in 35 that we're mulliganing away this pretty good card for. We're mulliganing away a pretty decent card.
Technically
for
6, right? Because I have 3 copies of each.
6, yeah, sorry, 6, yeah. So it's for a 6 and 35, which is quite low. What's that? 6. Why can't I do math here? Like, yeah, it's like 1 and 6. So we're mulliganing a pretty good card for a 1 and 6 improvement, which isn't very good. So yeah, I would just and
Makes
especially
sense.
when we're going to draw a lot of geometry anyway.
Yeah. Like, I guess maybe the context changes if it's like Arena's greatest. Getting to rain might.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. So yeah, all right, we'll do one more.
So hopeful, Darius, student, and hopeful. Wow, double hopeful.
Oh, damn.
Okay. I feel like we're really lacking spells this hand.
We are.
Student is a keep, and I think we can at least keep the hopeful here. We got 2 of them. Now the question is, I could have a nasty turn 2 with double hopeful, right?
No, you'd have to do student hopeful.
Oh,
right?
student hopeful. You're right. Hopeful.
Yeah.
I need to somehow trigger it, so I can't even get a nasty turn 2 here. So my turn 1 is always student. My turn 2 could be just 1 hopeful by itself, and then so I guess that means I have to get rid of this hopeful in the Darius here.
Yep, correct. Yeah, I think a lot of Kaisers would keep that hopeful and not realize they're choking themselves. Because now again, like you can just run some simple math. What improves over that hopeful? Well, retreat improves it, stupefy improves it, falling star improves it, hex voice seeker improves it. This is just like 8 of the cards in that deck improve over the second hopeful.
Okay. That's a good way to think about things. Like when I'm mulliganing, what do I want over that card, and like how many of those cards do I have?
Right. Because otherwise you'll see a lot of situations where you discard the rain and then or like something that's pretty decent. Like even the rain specifically, and you'll draw another 2-drop, and then you've got 3 2-drops, and you're thinking, how did this happen? It's like, well, the odds were pretty stacked against you when you mulliganed that rain. So this is that was good. All right, let's go turn 2 now. Let's say you're going second.
Okay.
We'll do the 5 also these.
All right. So we got rain, we got hopeful, we got stoop, we got Watcher. Okay, so I'm going second, so I'm curving 3, 5, 7. I would like a turn 1 play. So Watcher won't come into use until way, way later. Rain could come into use. I could play it at turn 3, but I think the issue is Hopeful is really good early. It's my turn 2 at least. Stupefy is also pretty solid. Dreaming Tree value. So I think it's just get rid of these 2.
Yep, I think you could argument to keep Stupefy hopeful because you can start Stupefy. You can Stupefy that unit and then play hopeful on turn 1. But I think on geometry you lose so much value doing that. So yeah, I think I think that's correct.
Hextech Ray, Time Warp. Okay.
Orb of Regret. Yeah.
This seems pretty easy, right? Get rid of these.
That saved it. Yep, we get rid of those 2. Yep.
Yeah. Even though we're on only 1 copy of Warp, but like that Warp is gonna stay dead for too long.
Yeah, we can't be having it in our hand like that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's try Cleave. Okay, Cleave going second might be not bad. Okay, so I feel like it's another hopeful Stupefy because Cleave technically going second. Like if I don't have a turn 1 or turn 1 play, the Cleave is dead.
Yeah.
And then rain is also like I would rather have a turn 1 play than the rain, and I have 8 of those. So the chance of hitting a turn 1 play if I mulligan the rain is pretty high.
Right? Yep, I agree.
Okay.
Yep, I think that was fine. Yep.
Yeah, so get rid of these, keep these. Okay, cool.
Like I think even with this hand, if like let's say you mulligan those two and you drew a retreat,
Yeah.
you could like stupefy their unit, play the hopeful, and then curve into Kaiser and hold retreat up.
Yeah.
And then you've got a pretty nice curve there that can find some value.
You're right. Oh, finally a star. I haven't seen those in a while.
Yeah, we got.
Okay. I know. So smokescreen is. I feel like it only really comes into play later in the game when people are coming in with Dariuses and Watchers. So this is definitely gone. And then Warp, same reason. It's just gonna take too long for it to come online. So I need to dig for a turn 2. So I'd rather turn 2 play or turn 1 play than any of these, and then keep these 2.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do some more.
Now we got it. Ooh.
Ooh, okay. Wow, I'm getting a lot of hopefuls. I feel like this deck is
You're
filled
getting
with
the
hopefuls. Yeah.
You're getting the easy mulligan options here, I think.
I know, like Ray, hopeful. These are just so good. Cleave, like, Cleave Watcher. Yeah, out. Yeah.
Yep. All right, we'll do 2 more, and then we'll I'll switch the battlefields and the player you're against. Right now, this is just a mirror.
Sounds good. Let's see. Why is it not flipping? Darius. Okay. I mean, this also feels pretty easy. It's like just get rid of these 2 high-end cards that you don't want.
Yep.
Keep these 2. Okay.
Would I keep the Darius? No, I can't keep the Darius here. You can't.
Yeah, because like you could play him turn 2, but then you have nothing, right? You just play him in base.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right, no hopeful. Oh, it's back. Well, oh, this one might be a little trickier because I don't have a 2-drop and I have 3 really good cards.
Yeah.
I mean, holding up the Ray, like it might even be fine just mulliganing the Watcher, right? Because if I don't have a turn 2, I can Ray their turn 1 play unless it's a Poro. But
let me think. This is one of those hard mulligans where it's either Ray, it's either Watcher or Watcher Hopeful, right? It's
because I think if I'm going second, I prefer having spells to get back in the game, right?
Right.
So it's probably these 2, and then try to.
I think it might be those 2.
Yeah.
So, let's see what you draw. If you draw, well, you draw 3 cards, I guess, because you get another Falling Star.
Oh God.
So no, this is great. We've actually just came into the realm of like control, right?
Yeah.
If we could draw like a Rain now or the Watcher back, we'd be in a really nice spot. Because then like if we draw again after turn 1, we just play the Hopeful. We're fine. Like we have plenty of value. We're gonna draw Void Seeker when we play it. We're gonna completely destroy their hand. So I wouldn't be like, this is one way, like if you play the game properly, you're actually not in a bad spot. Like some people will panic when they see this and be like, oh shit. But we're just controlling the game.
Yeah, I think it's far better having this going second than first, right? Because like as second, you need to somehow get back, get the tempo back in your favor,
right?
And you need the.
And if like we look at this hand and say we kept hopeful, the hopeful was bricked for a while, right? Especially drawing the second one.
Because this,
and the cleave was bricked as well, right?
Yeah, the cleave is not good. Okay, cool.
But
should we do
so.
One more? Oh.
Yeah, do one more. This one, sorry. Yeah, do this one, so, and I'll change the idea we're mulliganing for.
All right. Cleave. I'm going second. I feel like Orb is always worth keeping just because it's one of, and the earlier you get it, the more value you get. Stupefy you keep, and then double cleaves can go. Yeah.
Yep. Nice and easy. Let's do one more because that was too easy. That was fucking double cleave.
Too easy.
Get that out. Get that away.
Whenever there's an orb, it's like, yep, we keep that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Sprite. Okay, right.
Okay.
Points.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think Falling Stars we always keep, right? Like we're playing the control sort of game plan. We keep these.
Yep.
The Sprite Mother isn't as good because we're not really trying to get points or like trying to. The thing is, I guess our turn 2 is awkward because we would just play Sprite and leave one up. So I don't like to Sprite because you can't really play a turn 2. And then Rain is like, I think it's a little unnecessary with all the Falling Stars.
Great, yeah, I like that analysis. Yeah, with the extra Falling Stars, we're clearing too much of the board anyway. There's way too much board clear.
We won't get too much value.
That was perfect.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'd have to like import the battlefields, but let's just say we're against Yi, and we're on Targons. Oh, you got Targons at least
I think I
on
do.
the game. I think I have mine anywhere.
Oh, I threw it all the way off to the side.
Yeah, you got Targons. Let's just say this Yi battlefield is, what do they run first? They run Aspirants, right?
Aspirants. It could be Valmos, right?
Yeah. No, I think game one they always run. I think Ramp always run Aspirants, right?
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay.
Well, let's say it's Ramp Yi.
Yeah.
You're against Ramp Yi, and it's game one, and they're playing Aspirants.
Yeah. All right. Let's. And am I going first or second?
Sorry. Yeah, this is gonna be. Actually, I have to make it accurate because we're gonna play Targons. We're playing Tree. We're gonna play another Tree. It's gonna be Tree again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yi game one against Tree.
Oh, that's kind of scary. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. So
Okay.
Yi game one, and you're on Tree.
Okay. Yi game one. I'm on Tree. Oh, this is not a good hand to see against Yi. I guess I'm going first, right?
Yep. You are going first here. Yep.
So I heard Sprite Mother is notoriously bad against Yi, but it is an Aspirants, so it can accelerate the game plan a little bit. The issue is if they do play, it's Rampy, so they'll have an early unit, and if they have like a Poro that has like 5 might, I'd rather a spell over the Sprite Mother, I think. So
right.
I think
Actually, well, it's game one. That is completely my bad. Let's assume we don't know what it is, right? They've just dumped Aspirants. It is a Yi.
It is a Yi. It is a Yi.
It's a Yi. Could be Aurora. It could be Ramp. Yep.
I mean, Aurora is pretty bad. Ramp is also pretty bad.
It's both bad matchups. Yeah.
Both bad. Yeah. I feel like Rain is. I mean, I don't know if they run Unyielding in main. Probably not for game one, right? So it could come into use. But I feel like Watcher, it's. This is really hard. Yi.
Yep.
It's always student. It's always student. Sprite Mother, is it really okay to keep Sprite against Yi? Because the thing is, if I don't keep Sprite, I have to keep one of these big guys that don't do anything for a while. I think I do keep Sprite.
Yeah.
I think I'll mulligan away these two.
Yep. I think there might be an argument to keep Watcher here. Because Yi doesn't really play the game, so we already have our 2-drop, we have our 4-drop into Kaiser, and then we have our potential 6-drop, right? There's potential to keep Watcher just to have that blowout on curve. There's also an argument to keep the Rain, but I think Rain's just really bad against Dead Bloom.
Yeah.
If they play Mountain Drake, Rain's great, but Dead Bloom is more likely. So yeah, I think we get rid of the Rain and we keep the Watcher here.
Okay, Watcher and Student. I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense. Just because.
And we're also on trees. We don't need to worry about drawing as well, right?
Yeah. And then I guess like depending on like I think right now I might only have 2 Watchers in main, so keeping the Watcher around might be fine.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe might. Yeah. Okay. What is this? We keep Student. We need the 2-drop.
Yep.
Smokescreen is way better than Void Seeker against E, I think, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, because Void Seeker, if it gets defied, I'd rather they defy the Smokescreen than a Void Seeker. And then, so I guess I just get rid of these 2.
Yep, we get rid of Rain this time because we don't have that nice curve that I talked about with the Sprite Mother and stuff, or the Watcher. So yeah, we get rid of Rain. We look for something nice.
Let's see. We got Smoke.
Yes, that's Smoke.
Smoke is good. I like Smoke. Cleave is also kind of decent, especially because we're on Dreaming, right?
Yep.
But we got no 2-drop. That is not great.
We gotta get rid of 2.
I think Stupefy is only here to draw his cards because he has too much might. So, oh man. I think if we're going first, maybe the Cleave is not necessary because like what's gonna happen? The Cleave won't come out until turn 3 because turn 1 we play optimally we play a 2-drop, turn 2 we play Kaisa, and then turn 3 we could use the Cleave. So Cleave could be useful to go over like the Yi's units. Stupefy is only really to draw some more cards, and then Watcher can't be played. I'm actually thinking maybe we keep those 2 and get rid of these 2. I don't know if that's.
Yep,
correct.
I think I would have done something similar. Yeah.
Okay. Because
that's what I would do.
If they get a Poro on a battlefield, we kind of need Cleave and Smokescreen to get over it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There is. Yep.
And then. Okay. Shuffle. Okay, Watcher. A lot of Watchers in these opening hands.
A lot of watching. There's a Darius.
Oh
Darius is
god, double Watcher. Huh. Okay. I like Sentry kind of sucks, but we need the 2-drop.
Yep.
Oh, but can I really get rid of both Watchers? I like Darius because the 7 might is pretty good into their early game. It does kind of like fail once they get like the dead blooms out. If they like, but but then like if I get rid of both of these Watchers, we're probably not drawing a Watcher this game.
Yeah.
This is tough. I mean, if I think about it like this, by the time I get the Watcher out and I haven't like I'm not like gonna win with it, I basically lost already, right?
Yeah, the second Watcher especially.
Yeah. So one Watcher is gonna go. And then now it's just Watcher versus Darius. And I feel like Darius, like I could play him turn 3 if I have another 2-drop. But no, I can't even play him turn 3. I have to play him turn 3 with like a one might spell or 1 cost spell. I do have 3 more Dariuses, so maybe it's just these 2? I don't know.
Yep, I think you could either keep the Watcher or the Darius here, depending on your personal preference. I think you could like play Sentry turn 2, play Kaiser turn 4, Darius to Blaze turn 3. And by this point, if it's not Pori, he's probably played like Find Your Center, and then I don't even know, Find Your Center again, right? Like they play really slow.
Right, yeah.
And then like you get that advantage to like conquer with Kaiser, draw a card, and then Darius can just bounce to the battlefield and bounce back and not be hit by the Dead Bloom, right? Which is quite huge. So he just always is in your base. He's not really vulnerable unless he gets charmed. Whereas Watcher has that generated value where you could Sentry into Kaiser and then hopefully have a hand to spill out by then. So either one is personal preference on how you feel in the matchup or how, it's just complete gambling on what you might draw.
I was thinking with Darius, I could also stack him and Kaisa on a battlefield. And if the Yi doesn't have enough to buff up like a Dead Bloom dropping out, like let's say they play Dead Bloom on curve, they can't even put it here because it would just trade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think that might be better than Watcher. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just so I have another big body that I can stack. And like even if they can't play Dead Bloom, let's say they have Faithfolk, the Faithfolk can't even come here either unless like if they play it on curve. Yeah.
Okay. Like there's even part of me that says I want to keep the Watcher. Like I want to keep Darius and Watcher. Like I want to just play Sentry, Kaiser, curve Darius, then curve Watcher.
Oh, and like don't even worry about there's like not much else you really need, I guess.
There's not much you can do against you. Like if they hit like an Aurora turn 3, you lose. You don't lose, but like you're at a disadvantage or something.
Yeah. Okay. Here I think Rain is too meh. Sprite Mother, it's like a gamble. It's like okay against Aurora, but bad against all the other flavors of Yi. So maybe it's get rid of these 2. Yeah, because I'm going first, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think you might have to here. This hand's really shit, unfortunately. There's definitely an argument between the Hopeful and the Sprite, but I think that if you draw a 2-drop, the Hopeful just becomes so much better because you can play 2-drop plus Hopeful on turn 2, which is huge.
Yeah.
So definitely yes.
Yeah, if I can hit 2 2-drops, that would be kind of nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this one and then another one, and then we'll go different.
All right. And they're still on aspirants, so I need to go fast.
Yeah.
And Sprite Mothers, it's like, do I keep or do I get rid of them?
Yeah. They're not as good versus Aurora unless your hand is really good.
Yeah. So Rain is too expensive. Doesn't develop anything. Sentry we keep, and I feel like it's probably Watcher, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you could keep Sprite Mother here. I think this is a curve where you could play Sentry
into Mother,
conquer, then Sprite Mother, conquer, then Kaiser, conquer with the Sprite Mother, right? And you're just constantly, if they're playing Final 7 for 2 turns, you instantly go to it's 4 points. You instantly go to 4, which is really good. I think there's an argument here to keep Watcher as well.
Yeah. Like maybe just these 3. Because I don't really need spells, I guess, unless they have like a Pouty or like the defense Poro.
Yeah. So look at that. We would have drew so much cards, right? Yeah, we had no problem here. This game was gonna go really well for us. We would have drew Poro, so we could have played Sentry. Then we could have played Sprite. Then we could have played Kaiser and hold up Retreat just in case they do like a Dead Bloom push. And then we would have had Watcher plus Stupefy to go over the Dead Bloom. We would have been in a really good spot.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's swap it and say we are going second.
Yeah.
We have Targons. We're against Yi still, and it turns out the Yi is playing Aurora Yi.
Aurora Yi. Okay. Now the game plan is slightly different. And I'm going second. Okay. Let's see.
They have Obelisk.
They have Obelisk. Oh, so that means I start off with the game with 4 runes. Ooh.
Yep.
4 runes. I mean, if they're going 4 runes, my turn 1 play is probably most of the time Kaisa. And then I don't really... Okay, I mean, Rain... I could Rain onto like the mountain, but I think it's not that good. I actually think... I'm wondering if I just keep all of these. Because I think with Aurora, right? You want to basically build up a giant base, go super wide, and then push in with Watcher.
Yep.
So would you actually keep all 3 of these?
I'm thinking about the 2-drop. I think I'd keep all of them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because your turn 1 would be Kaisa, right? Turn 2, Darius.
And your turn 3. It's your turn 3 where I get stuck because I'm like, do I want this 2-drop in my hand for turn 3?
Yeah. You might not be able to play
Probably
it, right?
do.
Huh.
Yeah, but I don't mind it. I think I would keep. Yeah. I think we keep.
Okay. Sounds good. Aurora Yi. Jeez. I don't think I faced a single one so far.
It's pretty... It's like Ramp Yi, but they play Aurora, so sometimes it can be just as good as Ramp Yi, right? With the Dead Blooms on yours, so...
Yeah.
We just have that benefit of going fast.
Okay. I think retreat is kind of dead. Because like I think if we're retreating our unit from a battlefield, that means we're basically accepting that we have to take over it if they have a big boy on that battlefield. So I'd rather just stack units there and force them to trade for them. So I think retreat is dead. My turn 2 play could actually just be Pouty into Sentry. No, turn 1 could be Pouty Sentry because I have 4 runes. And then turn 2, I could actually... I'd go to 6. Maybe I do keep... I don't even know. Like, I could accelerate Kaisa into... Oh, no, but they wouldn't play anything early. So I would go in, turn 2, I go Pouty Sentry, go to 2 points. And then I need to develop. So I would develop Darius in base. So maybe... Okay, I don't think it's the retreat at all. And
no, you don't keep the retreat here, I don't think.
Yeah. And then Darius in base, which is good because the next turn I can bring these 2 back. And I can pop Darius in and out, or decide to like maybe super stack a battlefield. Thinking keep these 3.
Yep, definitely. I don't see why not. Yep, you got a really good start here. Yep.
Okay, sounds good. And then let's do some more. Oh, another retreat. Not that good. Okay.
Cool.
Oh. Ugh. Okay, Rain is gone. Cannot play that. I want units. I think Darius for sure. We keep Darius. And then it's these 2 that we need to think about. Stupefy can let us get to more units. But it's just like we have to pay 1. And retreat. Yeah, I don't really like retreat in this matchup. So maybe these 2?
Yep. So what we can consider is if it's Aurora, their curve is they start on 3. So their turn 1 play is Final Center. Our turn 1 play is going to be Kaiser. Their turn 2 play, they're at 6 mana. And there's really not much they can do, right? So then we can play Darius in base. Move our Kaiser up. It actually might be a retreat.
Oh, just so we can pull it back before they can drop a Dead Bloom.
Because they're gonna Dead Bloom, exactly.
Yeah.
Or we can Dead Bloom. We can still Darius. Or we can Dead Bloom Darius with the Kaiser, which goes to 9. That isn't too bad. Yeah, I don't mind that either. So we can keep either one. It's a toss up on how I feel. It's just not much they can do. At 6, the issue is if they have Fan Your Center again.
Go straight into the
Because if
Aurora.
they find your center twice or mobilize, it's not just the one is the Aurora, and two, if they play Catalyst or find your center on 6 as well, if we try and Kaiser Darius hold versus a Debloom, they have enough range to Debloom plus buff it, right, with on guard, and then it just sweeps the battlefield. And that's when we'd want, like, that's why retreat would be better, so then we wouldn't have to actually hold against the Debloom.
Yeah, we could just like bring it into our hand, so the Debloom has to go in base, and then Darius can go in and out. I guess. Would we do
exactly, and then we can conquer again with Kaiser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so two different like game plans, I guess, depending on which one we keep.
And I think the retreat's probably better. Yeah, I think the Stupefy is literally just cycle a card for 1 mana. That's literally all it is.
Okay.
Yeah, retreat seems better here.
And
Definitely.
then retreat gets us closer to our time warp, but I don't think we'd have an issue getting to time warp just because of Obelisk power.
Yeah, Obelisk is going to juice us for that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, makes sense. Let's shuffle this. Cleave and I don't like these spells.
God damn, we got 2 rains. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's keep 2 students, get rid of these guys. These guys are kind of dead cards. 2 students lets us go 2 units turn 1, double conquer turn 2, and
always what we want.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we'll do 2 more of these. Definitely.
Okay.
We're looking good.
All right. Falling Star. I don't really like to see that against Aurora. Oh. Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Oh no. Oh
right,
no.
We're losing that first Swiss game, boys.
Oh no.
I think it has to be.
This one's gone.
Oh god. Yeah, definitely.
I think we actually keep these 2. So my thinking behind it is Falling Star kills a Yi if they ever play it for some reason. Or it could kill a Fey Folk if it gets popped out. A Cathian Rain is just way better than these 2 to kill like the big guys. And then like I feel like these 2 are just dead half the time.
Yeah. And they both break defies as well, right? Like this is like we can break their defy hands. Yeah, perfect. I agree with your thinking.
Yeah.
Falling Star isn't actually that bad because it hits the 6 drops, as you said, the phase and the Master Yis.
Man, that was a terrible hand against Aurora.
Yeah, that was. Oh, it's getting stinky. Oh my god, these rains.
They just keep coming. Okay. Well, Ray is gone. And then it's these 3.
Yep.
Damn. Do I actually keep? I feel like they would have sided in Unyieldings like after game 1, right?
Yeah. I think so as well.
So I think it's get rid of the rain.
I think it might be keep the Hexray because it has some validity with Watcher, because Watcher obviously makes a -3, so you can watch it for
6 damage. Yeah.
I think I would keep the right here, right? Yeah. Because the hand is really shit anyway.
Yeah.
This is just like a bit of a Corpium hand here, a bit of a Corpium combo, I think, and it's the only thing we can do.
So true. Okay, one last one?
Yeah, one last one, yeah.
Okay.
I got 5 more minutes. Okay.
And we got this.
Please.
Okay, I like the student. Ooh, student hopeful. That's really good.
Yeah, we got the nuts.
I think we just keep these 3.
Yep.
Ditch that.
Completely agree. There's actually an argument to keep the cleave. I think you might keep the cleave here.
Oh, just for the Dead Bloom, right? Dead Bloom.
Yep, we have the perfect curve. Right, yep.
Yeah, we play these
we are
2.
Going to...
Then Kaisa.
Yep.
Oh, I have a question. So let's say we play these 2 turn 1. Would you, on turn 2, would you actually accelerate Kaisa just for the card draw?
No. I think I just don't think we can if we have the 2/2 drops. Okay. Because I think I value the runes here. Well, actually, we got Obelisk. What is actual rune count? We start at 4, then we go to 6 and play Kaiser. We go to 5, and then we go to 7. Yeah, because then if we go to 7, we can't actually watch or accelerate with the cleave anymore, right?
But
we can't even watch a cleave.
Yeah, we can't. But do we need to play Watcher turn 3? Because I don't think they'll have anything. Like they'll have Aurora turn 3, and if we don't have anything on the field, we don't actually need to go in with Watcher, right?
And 1 they're at 3. They find your center. We play the 2/2 jobs. They go to 6. Yeah, I think she just gets Dead Bloomed for free though. I think that's the issue.
Oh, the Kaisa, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might keep the Cleave Watcher here.
Okay, so just keep this hand. It's good. Yeah.
Yep, this is the best we're gonna get into Yi Roar, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And then we can because then if we don't accelerate the Kaiser, we can push the 2/2 drops into each battlefield, put Kaiser in battlefield, then play the Watcher and cleave our Kaiser and push over the. It'll push over a Fey Folk or a Yi. It doesn't push over a Dead Blue, unfortunately, but it pushes over the other two. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's. Obviously, if we draw a really dead card, like another 2-drop, then I think we can consider just bombing the Kaiser in. But or if we draw a retreat, it just depends on what we would draw. If we want to accelerate the Kaiser. So yeah.
Oh.
So another cleave.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I
is
definitely
good.
wouldn't accelerate the Kaiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking fine. Yeah.
Okay.
We're looking absolutely juiced here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Okay, so what else did we? Okay, let's do the Annie one. This is the one This is a matchup that I'm really well versed in. So we're gonna go game 2 versus Annie.
Okay.
And we are playing Targons again.
Okay, this is assuming I sideboard out. So I would sideboard out my cleaves probably, and he doesn't really have big units.
Yep.
I would side in my Void Seekers and my Smoke Screens. And then I'm thinking I side out my my Watchers and my Darius.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Because
not all of them. I would go down to I might keep Darius, but I would definitely go down to one Watcher. One Watcher is okay. Just
one Watcher. Yeah. Okay. I think I only have one Watcher in here. Oh no, there's 2. So we'll go down to 1, and then did I take out too many cards? Maybe I did. I guess in that case, I am not grouping these properly.
you're just missing one.
I think I'm missing a card somewhere. I think it's a Mega Mech. Okay, so if that's the case,
that's fine. That shit can go away.
Yeah. Do I need do you think Sky Splitter is okay, or is it too expensive?
Sky Splitter is great versus Annie. It's great. Absolutely great.
Because I assume it's like good because it's a spell, but like you need the condition of having something, right?
Yeah, but it's just about stopping them conquering, right? So it's just great. Even if you play for 3-4 mana.
Okay. And I'm probably getting rid of Time Warp, maybe. I'm actually not sure. Because like
I think Time Warp's fine versus Annie.
Because like if Annie gets to the 6-point mark, Time Warp's the only way you get out of that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. It actually outraces Vibe most of the time if you do have it and play well. Yeah. So I think it's fine.
So I'll drop a Darius. I go down to 2 Darius, and I think that should be good. I got all my spells, 1 Watcher, and whatever. Okay, cool.
All right. So we'll say you're going first because I always lose game 1 versus Annie for some reason. So
so I'm going first.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Annie. I think this one's easy. We got Ravenbloom.
Yep.
We keep Hexray. We get rid of these 2 because they're kind of
correct.
not that useful.
Yeah, they're really bad versus Annie.
Yeah, because the Sentry just doesn't have enough might, and then retreat Annie doesn't really. You don't like. I think retreating your own unit, you'd rather trade, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Annie Killer, the Sprite Mother. So we definitely keep this. We Stupefy. Stupefy might actually be good because it's like a mini smokescreen, right? But there's also Hopeful and Rain, which Rain you mentioned before. It's like actually decent, but it's just comes in a bit late.
Right.
Turn 3.
Because they love to hide away, but it is quite a late card here. Yeah. I think I might get rid of it.
Because I could replace it with a Falling Star, which would be much better, or even a Void Seeker.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and you run 2 of them, right? So it's not as if it's disappearing. Yeah.
So maybe it's. But Hopeful. Do I ever have Hopeful here? Probably. Is Hopeful even that good against Annie? It's hard for them to go over, right? Because like they have Sneaky doesn't go over Hopeful.
I think you're overrating Stupefy here.
Okay.
Because it's only good if you have Falling Star. I think most of your shit will actually just outtrade with theirs unless they cleave. But then Stupefy doesn't beat cleave.
Oh.
So okay. Dreaming Tree, sure, we're not.
Yeah. We're on Dreaming Tree here, or no?
No, we're not. No, we're on Targon, right?
We're on Targon. We're going second. Yeah.
It would be fine, but we're not.
So it's keeping these 2 and then get rid of these 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, let's see. We got Hopeful. Okay, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Stupefy and wow, isn't this like amazing?
Yeah, we're looking really juiced. We're just missing that 2-drop. I don't even know what we'd do here. Probably just get rid of the Stupefy, I think.
Try to fish for a
it's
2-drop.
yeah, we should have fished for a 2-drop. A lot of Annies are cut hopefuls out of their deck, so like it's a bit of a meta call because this is great if they have the hopefuls, but I haven't seen them play hopefuls in a while. I don't think Sold Out plays them anymore. So I think we would cut the Stupefy. Yeah.
Stupefy. Interesting. So we just run these 3, and
Mhm.
I guess we don't
And-
really need a
right.
2-drop, right? Because if we just hold up 3 runes, we can just Void Seeker whatever they send in. Like if they play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could get rid of the hopeful here if we wanted to, and look for that 2-drop. I'm not against that either. That's
What would we get?
That's might be possible.
Smoke and.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. We would actually be a little bit doomed here. We'd have to just play. We're not doomed. We just have to play really slow. We'd have to like open Kaiser,
Yeah.
then Falling Star their board, and then hold up the Void Seeker, and then the Watcher into the Sky Splitter. But yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, I forgot that we always have Kaisa, so like we don't really need the hopeful, and like they're probably not falling starring us.
Yeah, they're only on 1 Falling Star, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Sky Splitter. All right. Oh, okay. We're going second. So we could stupefy their unit and then play the hopeful. I'm thinking that. And then we can get rid of the Sky Splitter and these 2 and the Sentry.
We're going. We're going second here. Yeah, sorry, I'm pleb. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind that. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
I think we can keep the Sky Splitter as well.
Really?
Honestly, I think this. Yeah, I think this will come in use. Yeah.
4 mana Sky Splitter.
Yeah. Like yeah. Legitimately, I think if they accelerate Kaiser and you Sky Splitter it, they're really unhappy.
Oh, you're right. It denies them like the draw that they really need too.
Yeah. It just smashes their mid-range accelerators, which we really need because we can't have them. We can't let them score. But yeah. Obviously, we don't really want to play for 4 mana, but we're hoping to see a Darius or something like that.
I think Darius are most likely way to activate it. I don't think I have anything else that's that big.
Yeah, you don't run the Dravens, right? There's not a Draven in your deck. I run a Draven, which really helps as well.
I have it in the side, but I feel like it's a little slow for Annie.
It is, but when you have the Sky Splitters, it just like they just come online really quick, right?
Okay, that's fair.
Sentries. Oh.
Okay. Now the question is Orb even good into Annie?
It is not, since they cut the hopefuls, unfortunately.
Yeah. So Orb is probably not getting that much value, right? Get rid of this.
No.
I'm thinking I could even keep the Rain here because I can turn 3 Rain, right?
Yep.
And it counters like Flash. Yeah.
Yeah, it counters Flash, right? And they're just stuck. Yep, I think this was the correct play.
Okay, and then Poro is pretty good because they can't get gusted, and they.
Yeah, Poro's not in the Annie game. Absolutely insane.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Let's flip this. Smoke. Falling Star. Okay. Got hopeful again. And a smoke. Which is good if we have units.
Yeah.
I'm thinking retreat. And then probably the smoke. I feel like we don't have enough units like to justify a smoke like this early.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah, I think this is fine.
Maybe if I had like a 2-drop, smoke might be better.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll go first versus Annie.
Okay. Oh, Sprite Mother, I like it. Whoa.
All right, All right, there we go, boys. We're getting top cut. That's it. Back it up.
If I could draw this against Annie, that'd be crazy.
We're winning this one.
Yeah. We keep everything.
I don't even know what I'm mulligan here.
Yeah. Do we keep?
Yeah, I keep everything. Yeah. I would keep everything because we're going second, so we can play these Void Seekers straight away. If they play like the thing is, Annie doesn't have that luxury of not pushing you if you hold spells because they need to win the game really quick. So they have to push into your Void Seekers even if you're sat on 3. If they don't, well, they're going to get Falling Start and then they lose the game. So they don't have that luxury.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I'll keep this straight away. This would be a snap already. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a nice, good one to end on, like on the going second, because now you know that's like an ideal hand, right? And a 2-drop or something would have made it even better. So now we're going first, and we're on the good old. Well, I play Reavers, so we'll just go Reavers.
Okay, Reavers. Yeah,
let's
sounds good.
play one Reavers. Yep.
So I'm on
first,
Reavers.
and you're on Reavers.
Do I know what Annie is on? It doesn't matter, right?
What is she plays Arena's greatest?
Arenas.
I
Oh yeah,
believe.
so we would have greatest. Good thing I have the greatest right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me shuffle this. So I'm going first. First against Annie is different. Okay. I think this one should be simple. I think I keep these two, the star and the void seeker, and get rid of these two.
Yep. Nice and simple. Correct. I think that's the best.
Gotta get those spells and look
Definitely
for that. to
remember, like against a lot of decks, retreat loses a lot of value on Reaver's roll, so we usually mulligan in.
That's true.
Yeah.
Reavers is our retreat. What is this?
Yeah, literally, yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, it's one
Yeah, I'm
student.
going with it.
This is an interesting one. One student Hexray for sure. My turn 2 is actually. Do I want to keep one student just so I can hold up at Hexray turn 2? Like, I'm curious.
Yeah, I think we just keep one student. Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
I don't think. Yeah.
And then like just mulligan one student away, right?
Yeah. Mulligan one. Yeah, definitely. I think this is a really good hand still.
Yeah, got the spell, got the 2-drop, got turn 1, turn 2.
Yeah. We got our turn 1, got our turn 2, got our spell to try and stop them conquering, and we draw more.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Poro.
Poro's good. Ooh, Raven Bloom. Wait, this is also a turn 1, turn 2. We turn 1 Poro, or not even turn 1 Poro. We could turn 1. Is Poro better turn 1 than student?
Yeah, because of the gust, right?
Gust, right? Yeah, because like I was thinking of greeting it. You play student turn 1, and then if you smoke screen, you get so much might, but maybe that's overkill.
Yeah. We just want to dodge that gust straight away.
Okay, so Poro for gust.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn 2 would be student hold up 2 for smoke.
Yep, I think there might be an argument to actually get rid of the smoke.
Really?
And just play Kaiser turn 2.
Oh. If I
and
do
then
that, okay, yeah.
It's just I don't know how smoke. I don't know how to smoke. I guess you could keep smoke and get rid of the 2-drop if that's what you want. Yeah, I don't. I'm not
like
against
just
that.
these two?
Yeah, I'm not against that either. I think that's fine. I just think this student's not gonna. I think we're always curving Kaiser, and that when probably not curving student out turn 3. Maybe we are depending on what we draw, so we could. But yeah, I think smoke might be better.
Okay, because I'm thinking like let's say we do turn 1 Poro, turn 2 student, hold up 2 for smoke. Our opponent could just go into the other battlefield, and then the smoke is wasted, right?
Yeah, but are we really gonna play smoke until like turn 3? Because I don't think we smoke the little shitter drops, right?
Maybe like you don't think it's worth denying, like an early point with smoke. They are on arenas, so I guess they don't need to go on our battlefield. Yeah. Exactly.
I think they just go to 5 mana and they probably just slam a Vayne or a Kaiser, and then we have smoke. So maybe we do. The issue is if we smoke and then they just jam a Void Seeker. Then it's not very nice.
Yeah. I see what you mean. So maybe. So in that case.
Oh, they can like fight off light. Yeah.
Yeah. So turn 1, it's always Poro. Turn 2, Kaisa, and then you're saying keep the smoke over the Raven Bloom.
But now that I think of fight or flight, I think we just play the Raven Bloom student instead.
Oh, okay. So the turn 1.
Because if we smoke and they fight or flight our unit, then we've just wasted smoke, right?
Yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. Yeah. But I guess the smoke pairs well with the Poro, because at least like if they have to fight or flight the Poro, it costs them something.
True. Yeah, keep the smoke then. Yeah,
keep the smoke.
That's what we draw. What would we have drawn here? Let's just go on average, like randomly in a game.
Sky Splitter.
Left row. We don't want to see Sky Splitter here.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, 2 together is not the worst, but
I'm not against it. Yeah, I'm not against it. I think it's okay because then we can Overwatcher and Sky Splitter something. Yeah, I think we could stall the game out enough with these cards. Yeah, I think this was fine with the smoke.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So I can do 2 more, and then I gotta go to the toilet, and I think there's a guy who's coaching in 10 minutes.
That's fair. I gotta get some food as well. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool. So we got these 4. I think it's Darius, retreat out. Keep these 2. Because Darius is too slow, retreat is not that great in this matchup.
Yeah. Darius just isn't gonna get value on Reavers or either, right? They're just gonna bounce.
Is there like any reason to keep the retreats against Annie?
No, I just don't know what your sideboard is. To be fair, I do think they're not very good.
Okay, my sideboard is right now. What's in my sideboard is 3 Cleaves, Darius, Watcher, Draven, and a Mega Mech that's missing.
I would have literally, I would have rather brought in the Mega Mech and Draven instead of the
retreats. For the Sky Splitter Valley, right? You're right.
Yeah, just to let them online.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, maybe that's. Yeah, I think retreat is kind of just useless into Annie.
Yeah, they just try and dodge combat most of the time, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we got. I feel like it's. Ooh, this is kind of hard. I mean, Darius is probably out. Maybe keep these 3.
Yep. I think we keep the Darius here this time. I really do. I think this curve is so good.
So turn 1, Poro. Turn 2, Kaisa. Turn 3, Darius.
Yeah, or depending on what we draw, like turn 3 is like Falling Star plus something. And then on like turn 4, we can Darius plus Void Seeker.
Oh, because we have 8, right? Yeah.
Which is a huge curve. Obviously, if we don't Falling Star. But yeah, that's a huge curve in itself. So yeah. I think the Darius is still a nice curve here. And then if we draw the Sky Splitters, we at least have Darius to bring them online.
Yeah. You're right.
But good job, that's fine. Stupefy's great. Yeah, this hand's looking really juiced here.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we'll do one more hand. Let's see what we cook with.
The last one of the day. Let's see.
Yep.
Darius, Watcher. I don't like where this is going. Oh, okay, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Yep, not awful.
I feel like it's Hopeful Seeker. Keep these 2, maybe?
Yeah, keep them. Yeah, keep them. Yep, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do one more because that was quite easy.
Yeah, I got 2 cards that we can't even use.
Yeah, 2 endgame cards there with no early game.
Okay. Oh, it's back.
This is a one-off Watcher as well.
Yeah, what the heck? Why are we drawing all these Watchers?
All right, this one's too easy. Go again.
Okay, yeah. We just get rid of the Watcher here, yeah.
This Watcher, man. God damn.
Yeah. Every time I see the Watcher, it's like, oh, goodbye.
Yeah, and people want to run 3 of these bad boys when we're drawing 1 in 40 every turn. I don't know.
Yep. Okay. Orb. Okay, well, given what you said, Orb is probably not it.
Yeah, if we were going second, this would have been great because we'd have had the Hopeful combo. So that's what I always consider that, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we aren't going second. This Hopeful is not online.
Yeah.
This
is hard because I need the 2 right?
Yeah.
But the Void Seekers are so good. And the Hopeful is
decent.
They are. I feel like I prefer Void Seeker over Hopeful in the Annie matchup. Right?
Yeah, I think we just get rid of the Hopeful, right? Yeah.
And then
see what we have drawn here. Okay. Okay, well, okay. So oh my lord.
Where are the units?
I think unironically, we might have won this matchup. I'm not even like joking. I think we might win this game.
We're playing Prison Kaisa.
Because if we like Falling Stars, if we Void Seek the first push they try and do, like if we Falling Star Void Seeker the first unit they push in and they flash back, and then they play another unit, well they get Falling Starred. If they don't, well then we're just gonna hold the Void Seeker again.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna Void Seeker them. Like at some point they have to commit more than 1 unit, right?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna nuke them when they do. So I think this is great versus Annie, unironically. Yeah.
That's actually so funny.
Yeah, this is actually probably an ideal hand. All you needed was like a 2-drop instead of the Sky Splitter, and you were fine. Yeah, you were winning this game. So yeah. And then like the idea important against Annie is use your spells last. So what you want to do is like when you have units is push combat against them, and if they flash back, cool, because then you're going to hold up your spells. So when they push back in, you're going to hit them again, right?
Yeah.
A lot of players will spell them first for some reason, and then they'll flash back to dodge the spell, like Void Seeker. Then they'll push into the battlefield. They'll get it for free. But then on Annie's turn, they're just going to kill your unit. Like you don't have any spells left. You've just stepped out. So always push combat first, and then use your spells on
Makes
that turn.
sense. It's like the Reaver's Row thing. Like you shouldn't use your spells on Reavers unless you really need to kill the unit. Like you can probably just go in and they'll go back anyway.
Exactly. And then when they come in, you can spell them, right? Yeah, and then move back if you want. That's the so that's like the cycle versus Annie. But yeah, this hand and Mulligan would be actually quite good versus Annie here.
Okay.
But yeah. Let's sit up. Jesus Christ. Oh, so that was like a long-winded little puzzle game there, I guess.
Yeah, no, that
for
was
the Annie
fun.
matchup.
That was good review for these matchups.
Yeah, I definitely think you're just generally improving. As I said, I'm not sold on the war mech. I think we should also cut the sentries. But apart from that, I'm all on board with the deck, the way they're playing the deck, and the way you're moving through the cards. And you're starting to like look at like you said in game one, you didn't even put that much mental thought into it because you weren't talking over and over about what my hand could be, and you just straight away said, "We haven't got this. You've got this. You got this," and it was pretty accurate to what I had. And we didn't make any big misplays.
Yeah,
Like we did yesterday. Yeah,
nothing
the other day.
humongous. Thank goodness.
Yeah, we didn't make any big glaringly things. It was like, whoa, what are we doing here? This is crazy. And so yeah, so that was a big improvement. I said I'll get the document to you as well for the matchups and stuff tomorrow, probably tomorrow night when I finally finish it. Yeah. Any other questions just for now, or?
No, I think if I have any other side ones, I'll probably just send you a message, and then yeah, thanks so much again.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, all good. It was my pleasure.